Yeah.
Oh my god,
Vierl,
we got this.
please go charm Mephistopheles with that, cute
With that
anime
10 out
boy.
of 10.
Yeah.
I'll make this a rogue mastermind, and I'll let everyone else fight.
Yep,
Ooh.
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how it works, apparently.
Alright. Is the
camera's
camera
on.
rolling?
Yeah, camera's on.
We are live, everybody.
Live, boys.
Hey.
Live.
Alright, time for a very exciting session of Out of the Past. It's time to see if Silvanna can put the past behind her once and for all.
Let's hope so.
Last time on Out of the Past, there was a very long and very tense fight with the dragons of Bukio, and it ended with Alexander finishing what his mother started and killing him.
Yes.
You guys charged across the bridge and made it to the cathedral, where you found out that the Quam and the vampires had managed to kill Bahamut, and they nearly killed Maria. And with her help, you destroyed the Quam and vampires, and you were able to teleport to Celestia to try to bring Bahamut back to life. When you got there, though, you found that Mephistopheles and his devils had invaded the place. Maria revealed that there's a magic gate in Celestia. Normally, what happens is when souls come to Celestia, they go through that gate. If they're good enough to enter, then they are purified of all their wrongdoings and they're allowed to enter Celestia. If they're not good enough to enter, then they get sent to whatever afterlife is more appropriate. If Maria enters it, however, it will instantly kill her, but it will also instantly resurrect Bahamut.
Yep. Divine essence.
The problem is it's guarded by a hammer-wielding goddess who has been smashing every devil trying to get in. But when you got there, you found that Mr. Mephistopheles is waiting for you with two pit fiend bodyguards, one of which you recognize as Screw Tape.
Yeah, Screw Tape.
Yeah, he's got his.
Alex has never seen him before.
Yeah, he's got his great sword. He's got his great sword silenced with him. The other pit fiend has a great sword with him, except this great sword doesn't have an actual physical blade. This blade looks more like it's made out of blizzard winds, if that makes sense.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
And Mephistopheles, when he sees you guys, he just spreads his arms and welcome. He says, "Silvanna, good to see you can make it."
I just draw my blade slowly.
Yeah, as a player, I try to pull a John Cena, like, you can't see me!
I feel like that might not work, but you okay?
But Silvanna doesn't know who John Cena is, so yeah. So she's
okay, but that's the
yeah.
Okay.
So she's gonna be like, didn't know, should have known I would see you here. Should have known. Let's put an end to this.
He says, "Put an end to it." He says, "Yes, let's. But it's not in the way you think. Currently, we both want the same thing. We want to get past that hammer-wielding bitch on the far side." And he indicates the hammer-wielding goddess. We currently both want the same thing.
Okay.
I am looking at Silvanna like,
I know. I messaged Alex saying, I know. I'm not.
If you're messaging me, I say I have a way I have a way that I can get her to that door.
I know.
Don't you worry about that.
I know that's the priority. Yep. And I dropped the message. Just like, all right. I'm basically right now I'm following someone's lead, but until then I'll try to entertain Mephistopheles long enough to distract him. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, as he's talking, and if you're making a distraction, I cast. Where's my 5th level spells? I'm gonna cast. What is it? Are we at full? Are we at full spell slots? By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I cast Banishing Smite on Oathkeeper then, just as he seems distracted.
I cast protection from good and evil.
Mephistopheles sees you casting those spells. He just raises his hands and gesture. He's like, "Please, there's no need to fight."
Oh, I think there's plenty need to fight.
Says he looks at Silvanna and says, "Silvanna, please talk some sense into your friends. After all, if I'm beaten here, you'll never get your family back." Look, all I need is to get past that goddess and to take Maria with me into that gate. I do that, I become a god. And when I become a god, I'll be able to give you your family back. That's the thing you've wanted most this whole time, isn't it? In addition to being free from the pact, obviously, but... Yeah,
What are you trying to sleight of hand?
Can we perception to see, or is that the thing we can?
Yeah, you guys all know.
Yeah,
what I'm
I want to
doing.
see what you're doing.
DC 13.
Yeah.
My passive perception's 25.
Yeah, I'm not
He
trying
notices.
to hide from you guys, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What I'm basically doing is I'm just reaching to the bag of holding to grab some stuff, and the other hand is trying to gently light up the Rod of Lordly Might without causing attention. So I'm basically putting Rod of Lordly Might behind my back and just open it. Yeah.
Just hit the button.
Except it's kind of hard to ignore the giant blazing fire behind them.
Yeah.
So Mephistopheles and his pit fiends, they're smiling. They got these fake friendly smiles on their faces. Silvanna, please think about it. What have they offered you in return for doing this?
The good conscience out of my mind. Not to be burdened by our pact, which is...
Silvanna, you're already not burdened by a pact.
Yeah, and no thanks to you.
This friendly smile slips just the slightest, but he continues. He says, they offered to bring you your family back.
Yeah. I guess everyone's
both-
offering
yeah.
the same thing, right? It's just a matter of who you trust better.
The
Silvanna,
difference. Okay, sorry.
The difference is, Silvanna, I've followed through on every bit of our pact. You can't deny that. I have always followed through.
That is true.
And if you think I'm lying about bringing your family back, ask her. And he points at the hammer-wielding goddess on the far side.
Oh God, what is she gonna say? Or is she just looking?
Is
No,
she-
she's kind of just sitting there watching this whole thing.
And I was like,
And occasionally smacking the hammer into her hand ominously.
hi,
Oh boy.
can you understand me? I just wave.
You just gonna talk to her?
Yeah, I
Goddess
just
just-
wave at her.
Do you know
just
common?
like,
Do you know common?
do you know
And the
Elvish?
goddess says,
Do you know undercommon?
yes.
Like,
Very short, very crossly.
do you want to help us?
Says, Bahamut charged me with keeping anyone from crossing this bridge. And I intend to follow through.
And that is Bahamut's vessel.
Yep.
And
Yeah, she looks at Maria and then back at you. Says, yeah, right. And I've got a camel that can yodel in 5 different keys. You're not getting across this bridge.
I want to insight check her, actually. Okay. I just want
You
to
believe
see...
she...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
She, I was just saying, yeah, but that check, you believe she actually doesn't know that Maria has Bahamut's power inside of her. You're either going to have to convince this goddess, or you're going to have to beat the crap out of her, and while you're beating the crap out of her,
I'm gonna
rush Maria
try-
past.
I'm gonna try to convince her. I'm saying, look at her symbols. Look at her dress. She is the pontifact. She is the leader of Bahamut's order. So,
When you say that, yeah, like I said, it's the same picture that I posted in Discord. She's blindfolded.
I
So
know.
when you say look at her, she just points to her blindfold.
No, I think she has true sights, though.
If she does, Maria is out of range of that true sight.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's 60 feet. Yeah.
What can
Perhaps
I
if we
do?
bring her
What can I
close.
do? Do I have spells that can remedy that?
I'm worried about my banishing smite disappearing in a second, so
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say, we know
One-
what you
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
we know what you promised her. And we promised to be by her side and to help her find a way to bring her family back.
It says, and you have. All you have to do is just let me take Maria through the gate.
I would also like to point out that we do not leave burning devastation behind us. And I point to the flames.
The mess that he's made of Celestia.
Yeah.
He looks down and then he says, well, I cannot. To be fair, I was not the aggressor. They were. My devils are simply defending themselves.
Well, I guess old habits die hard then. And I charge.
Oh, man.
All right, when you charge,
Fuck.
let me see. He is going to actually cast a spell on Alexander.
Ah!
At the same time, can I do something?
Spell?
Yeah, sure.
I channel divinity and do turn the faithless.
Nice.
They have
Alright,
to make a wisdom saving throw, or else they're frightened from me and have to run away from my direction.
Nice.
All right, well, Mephistopheles fears no one.
Alright.
So he's what the heck? Come on. So he's not going to be able to.
Yeah.
Maybe the pig beans.
My
Yeah, so
DC
what-
16.
All right, and both pit fiends just shrug off the fear.
God damn it!
Now let me see. What would Mephistopheles like to cast on you?
Fuck.
I also have the silver dragon hopefully coming at my side.
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
Silver Dragon is galloping along eagerly beside you.
Yeah. What did we name her? I think Hina?
Yeah.
Hinda the
Hinda.
calm.
Yeah. She's but not really that calm. All right. So actually, he's not going to cast a spell on you right away. First thing he's going to cast is he's going to cast Dispel Magic, targeting Vierl's protection from good and evil.
Okay.
Oh, no.
As he's casting spell, I'm gonna. Fuck. Sorry, Vierl. I'm gonna drink a potion.
All good.
Protection from evil and good. Yep. So it's a first level spell, so he just ends that on Vierl.
Okay. Alright.
All right. When you get close, Alex, when you get close to them, Mephistopheles steps in front of you with his greatsword. He just says, "That's far enough, Alexander. Don't make me remove a few things."
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What the
Well,
F?
I'm still moving.
He's still
I'm
charging. That's the whole.
Yeah, you're still
point.
charging. So he's just like, all right. And he's going to attack Alexander.
Well, is it initiative?
You know what? Yeah, let's put it in initiative now.
Yeah, let's
All
put
right.
it in initiative. Give me a chance.
Absolutely.
Advantage. Fuck.
Yes!
Fuck.
Let's go! Vierl's on top of this game!
Alright.
Yeah.
For DM's notice, sorry, I lied, but not potion. I blow the horn of Valhalla.
Blow the horn.
Yeah.
All right, so you hear
One
this.
problem at a time.
Yeah.
You hear this brrrr sound. I just see like from behind. So I need Silvanna to roll.
3D.
See how many.
4 plus 4. Hold on.
It-
Let me
it's
How
see.
many of your barbarians show up to help you out?
Let me check. Hold on. How many is the row? $1 million question. 3d4 plus 3. Let's see. 4 plus
Hey.
3. Come on.
Flood the board.
Ooh, 11. Not bad.
Not bad.
Alright.
And I just point at the pit fiend and said, just do your worst on them. Keep them occupied.
Alright.
That's it.
So this is some gold. None of you guys know his name, but hey.
Hey.
Slub gold.
Yeah. He's the guy wielding the cold winter blade. And there's
Yep.
Uncle Screwtape. And last, and certainly not least, is Mr. Mephistopheles.
Come on, I got 26.
You got 26. Speedy Vierl is back.
Speedy
Yeah.
Vierl is back.
Okay.
Oh no, he can't. There's no way he's beating initiative of 26.
Yeah.
Whew.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Well, he didn't do too badly.
Jesus.
All right.
All right.
Right.
Now I need to select some music for this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What?
Everyone has their temporary hit points from Silvanna. 13.
Yep.
22,
Yep.
13 for you guys, though.
Yeah,
So
you
the
have 'em.
barbarian also have that. That's nice. Bing, bing.
All right, Vero, what do you do on your turn?
All right. How many feet is Mephistopheles away from me?
He's 70 feet away from you. He's trying to stay out of range of Savannah's counterspell.
Yeah.
All right. That's quite far. And I'm pretty sure Audiviator has no charges. Because I used plane shift to the city,
Yeah.
and then I used blink, so
well,
that I'm
to
zero.
be honest, 70 feet is quite far. How can we have a normal conversation? I mean, this is like yelling
shouting.
from.
We were
shouting at each other. This
And
was
you
this
can't
was anime
barely
talk.
hear.
Let's be
Yeah.
This is
real.
anime. Yeah,
This is anime.
This is anime screaming at each other.
Yeah, it's like on the top
Basically.
of mountains, counting the mountain wind and everything. It's like just
No, there's no mountain wind here.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be heaven, so there's no nothing that'll make you uncomfortable.
okay.
Oh yeah.
So
All right. I guess for a bonus action, I'm use branding smite.
Oh, you're not gonna dash forward?
Oh wait, no. That's not damage. I just want to cast it, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
just run 30 feet, then use my action to dash another 30 feet, so I'm 10 feet
60.
within him, and
mhm.
and I will. That's my turn.
all right, at the end of your turn, Mephistopheles is going to use his is going to use a legendary action.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Legendary action sucks.
I'm assuming Vierl's within 30 feet of me, correct?
Oh yeah.
Correct.
Okay, good. So you're gonna get advantage on saves.
All right, he's going to. What Mephistopheles does when he attacks, he like this trident, this long devilish trident appears in his hand. So, what is your AC, Phil?
23.
Actually, let's be honest. The only way he's 23. Yeah. There's a very slight chance that he'll miss.
Oh God.
Oh,
But
good.
this is not this chance. All right, you take 18 piercing damage, and plus 13 fire damage, plus 13 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
Can I uncanny attack? Uncanny dodge, not attack.
Uncanny
Yeah.
Uncanny attack.
Yeah. Attack.
Uncanny attack.
Ah.
All
Sorry,
right.
I have a one-track mind right now with Mephistopheles.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, but remember, Mephistopheles is not a god, so
I know.
Autoviator isn't going to do massive damage against him. However,
what?
it could certainly take out the goddess on the far end of the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. All right,
Oh,
yeah. So
Audie
I
would rather
dodge.
avoid that. All right, so
I
you
dodge. Yeah.
All right, so you uncannily dodge. You take 9 piercing, 6 fire, and 6 necrotic.
Okay, not that bad. We got this.
Yep.
All right, so that's your turn.
Yep.
Maria is going to move up and cast Heal on Vierl.
Nah.
You regain 70 hit points, and any disease, blindness, or deafness afflicting you is cured.
Whoa, that's It's a bit overkill.
Yeah, but anyway.
Overheal.
Well, it's not going to overheal you, but you know what? She can cast this crap at will, so don't really worry too much about it.
She's probably got a lot of spell slots for that.
Wow.
No, it's
So
at
this
will.
is at will, so. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But she can only really do it like
cantrip.
one spell per turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Gotcha.
cool.
All right, so Screwtape is going to move in now.
Well, the barbarians.
Who is
I'm
he?
not
Who is he?
sure how fast-
Barbarian's going Silvanna's turn.
Okay.
They're going to go on your initiative, essentially.
Okay.
All right, so he's going to. Screwtape is going in, and he's smacking his sword into the palm of his hand ominously as he approaches Vierl.
No.
Says,
You guys are
"I remember you, Vierl. We met in the plane of fire, didn't we?"
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a pity you have to die like this. And I need Vierl to make a strength check, an athletics check. Athletics if he's got it.
Come on, Vierl. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Like a god or boss.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you are able to resist as he reaches out and tries to smack you.
Ouch.
Like, basically what happens is he tries to hit you with his hand, and you just poke him in the hand with Autoviator.
Nice.
And, like,
Try me.
and he literally just, like, it literally goes right through his hand. He has to yank it off. Not enough to do damage, but enough that he knows not to try that again.
Okay.
All right, yeah, he just is like, he just like makes like this snorts, and he pulls his hand off of Autoviator. So that's Screwtape's turn, and now it's Mephistopheles' turn.
Oh, God, here we go.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
here it comes, everybody.
Oh, no.
Right.
So what he does is he stops looking like the handsome devil that he is, and he starts looking like this.
Ooh.
Football!
And you see that the cape that the fancy cape he's wearing is not actually a cape; it's wings that are folded up behind him.
Yep. Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, sort of like almost what Alexander's dad had.
Mhm.
One of his wings is made of fire. One of his wings are look like dragon wings.
Yep.
And the third set of wings are raven wings.
Oh.
And as he does, he glares down at Silvanna. He says, "So be it, but you will never see your family again. I promise you that."
Oh, God, he's pissed. He's pissed.
Yeah, he is beyond pissed. First thing he casts is Time Stop.
Oh,
God.
God.
Spell time?
No, you're.
No, he's out of range of
range.
counterspell.
Frick.
Yeah, he's made sure he's out of range of your counterspell.
Yep.
I can
So-
flashbacks to more than kind of new ago.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right, and when the times. All right, so let me see. The Time Stop spell is going to. So let me just double check. It's 1d4 plus 1, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Jesus!
Ooh, that's a lot.
Oh, God. He's going to get like 5 turns.
Yeah, but he can't use them to attack you. Otherwise.
He's going
Well,
to
he
pump
can-
himself to shit, though.
All right.
You can set up like fireballs, like more than kind of did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Used to delayed blast fireball, but he doesn't actually have that.
Oh, really?
He doesn't need it though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Figured.
So, Silvanna,
Mm-hmm.
the time stop ends. When the time stop ends, you guys see that Silvanna has vanished inside of an orb of darkness.
Oh, shit.
So, can you see through it, Silvanna? Do you still have double sight?
Yeah, I still have deficit.
All right, so you can see through it.
I have true
What you
sight,
notice, what
actually.
Mephistopheles has done,
Okay.
is that he has cast. He has cast 2 spells on top of you.
Okay.
Oh no.
As far as you can tell, the first spell is darkness, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second spell is Globe of Invulnerability. So he's basically locked you in a cage with him.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So what is your AC, Silvanna?
22.
Alright,
Because
let's
I'm
see, so-
right beside my shield guardian.
Use your
and-
shield
All right, yeah.
guard.
Well, you got your shield guardian with you, thankfully.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so let me see here. That's 1. 22, you said?
Yep.
He only misses 2 of his 5 attacks.
Well,
5 of them?
5 attacks.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Are they
All right.
weapon attacks?
Magic weapon attacks, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So let me see here. So let's see how much damage you take in total.
So, but can I know the rolls he made? Sorry. Just
The one. All right. Before I give you the one that missed, the first one that missed, he rolled a 21,
okay.
and the second one he missed, he rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So as for your AC was 22, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he easily rolled above that. Your AC is not the highest he rolled. Was a 36.
Okay. I'm gonna use luck to force him to roll, to accept my roll. I'm gonna roll him. So with the luck. because-
Roll 1d20.
Yeah, 1d20.
Just roll a d20
Yeah.
and Falcon will add the
Roll
modifier.
1d20.
Roll low. Roll low.
One.
low.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he only hits with 2 attacks.
Yeah. Whew.
Ah.
2.
All right.
Wow, we celebrated the critical one.
Yeah.
Never thought you'd see the
Never
day, huh?
expected that. Yeah,
The most
never-
excitement for a critical one.
Yeah.
All right. So instead of the massive amount of damage you were going to take, you instead take a total of 36 piercing. 36 piercing, 26 fire, and 26 necrotic.
Jesus.
36 piercing. Oh, and since the shield guardian is right next to me, I just realized he can absorb the damage for me, because he's
That's right, he
grounded.
can.
Yeah. So half of the damage is transferred to him. So I never really used that though.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be using it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much damage total? Sorry.
So if you're going to cut it in half,
Mhm.
that would be 18 piercing, 13 necrotic, and 13 fire.
18 plus 26, so 30, 44.
44.
44. So
Yeah.
he's minus 44. I'm also minus 44.
And you're minus 24. Well, there you go.
Yeah, 22 actually, because of my temp AC. So
Temporary hit points.
Yep. All right. All right, I got it. All right, that's it.
All right. So that will be Mephistopheles' turn. Next up is Kyra's turn. What she's going to do, she's going to try to dive into the darkness to try to save Silvanna. But as she does, Silvanna, you see her run smack into the globe of invulnerability.
Bung.
You hear like pong, and then she starts hitting it with her sword.
Yep.
All right, Alexander.
Okay, how far away am I
From where? From who?
from the circle?
From
60
the
feet
globe?
something. Yeah. Because
Yeah, that-
I was 70 away. I was 70 feet away, and then Mephistopheles moved.
Yeah, you're about 60 feet away from Mephistopheles beating down your friend.
Yep.
Okay, so here's my plan. So,
Unless you can see through the darkness spell.
well, here's my plan. Is seeing that he just did that, I'm going to move 30 feet. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step straight into the darkness.
Boom.
Okay. And
Another
I am
fly on
going
wing.
to. Yep. Sorry, Silvanna. Well, we'll see if this works. And I'm going to activate my armor,
All right, so you activate anti-magic field,
and that might get her out of the globe.
which actually, yes, it suspends the effects of the globe.
Yes. Okay. So that was my Misty Step, that was my action, and that's gonna be my turn. So it's technically the darkness and the globe should be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both gone.
Okay.
And your anti-magic field has suppressed them both.
Yep.
However, one thing you notice that has not suppressed is his trident.
Yeah, no, of course.
All right. So, next up is Slubgulb's turn. He is just seeing what you've done. Well, actually, before he goes, does your dragon want to do anything?
Oh, yes, of course. My dragon's gonna go fight the fucking pit fiends. Let's go. Dragon's gonna fly over to... Let's go. Is there any way... Are the pit fiends, like, standing next to each other?
No. Slubgulb's
Okay,
in the back. Screw tape is lumbered up to
All
Vierl.
right, I'll take a screw tape because I gotta protect Vierl. So Hinda is going to move up, and she is going to use her dragon breath
All right, on him.
on him. So that is Constitution saving throw.
All right, let's see here. What is the DC?
17.
He makes it with a dirty
Yeah.
20.
Yep. Okay, cold dash. Okay. So it's 12d8 half then.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
What's the damage? 42 divided by 2.
Okay.
All right. When you hit him, you realize that he's actually also resistant to cold as a result of living in Cania,
Damn it.
Yep.
which is like the coldest place in the 9 hells.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yep, Silvanna, you're trapped in an anti-magic field with an angry pit fiend. What do you do? Not angry pit fiend, angry archdevil, which is
Archdevil,
infinitely worse.
Yeah. Which is really bad. So I'm gonna flap my wings and fly away from that goddamn
Fly.
anti-magic field.
Yeah.
All
Fly
right.
away. I did it to get you out of the globe, man. That was the reason.
All right, so you are going to fly away, and Mephistopheles is going to make an opportunity attack to stop
I'm
you.
gonna use an action to disengage.
And you disengage.
Yep. Disengage.
Did he
and
still
then-
make the attack of opportunity though?
No, he cannot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. 'Cause
He's not all powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Not a god.
Yeah.
Not a
Not
god.
yet.
Yeah. Not yet.
Fly away. And then making sure that, well, I'm not sure what to do at this point because it's like anti-magic field kind of. Makes
I had to get you out of the globe, man. I
know. So I'm not saying I blame you or anything. I'm just saying.
It's gonna be off. I'm gonna turn it off on my next turn. I'm just at least it wasted a spell.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna use this moment to true polymorph myself.
What do you true polymorph into?
Astral Sphinx.
I'm sorry?
Astral Sphinx.
A sphinx.
Yeah, the Astral Sphinx.
I don't have the stats for that.
Yeah, we talked about this.
You can find it? Astral Sphinx.
Oh, Androsphinx. Is that what you're trying to say?
Sorry, Andro.
Okay.
I was.
Yeah, then you
Okay,
can.
so give Silvanna the character sheet, I guess.
Yeah.
Of the
Alright.
Silvanna, take form of Sphinx.
Yeah.
Alright. And Silvanna Undershine's in general. There you go. Alright, so Silvanna's. Wait, you use your action to disengage.
Oh right.
Oh, you can't do that.
So you'll have to wait until next turn to take the form of an Androsphinx.
Use the bonus action. You know what? I'm gonna use the bonus action to inspire Alex by saying, "Dimwit, close the anti-magic field."
Oh wow, that's so inspiring, Silvanna.
Try Undershine.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. I'm just saying. You have to turn off the anti-magic field.
I know, Silvanna. I know.
Alright, so is that your turn, Silvanna?
Yeah, inspiration die 1d6. Take
Thank
it.
you.
Right. So in that case, Mephistopheles is going to burn through all of his legendary actions to turn to Alexander. He's
Oh,
going to say,
correct.
"You're bothering me," and he is going to smack Alex with all 6 of his wings.
Okay.
Oh,
What is your AC, Alexander?
19.
Hold on a second. Because his wings...
Alexander, what is your AC?
19.
Yeah, it is 19 because of my current setup.
Yeah.
That's, all right, then that's certainly hitting.
But
I'm gonna get hit by all.
I'm just
I've
saying.
already accepted
I'm just
that.
saying. His wings
Right.
count as magical, right? And the magic field should suppress anything that. is magical.
Well, I mean, honestly, he's Mephistopheles.
it's part of him, so
It will
It's
suppress
part of
his spells,
Oh.
but it's not going to suppress his
Yeah.
innate ability.
His innate physical, like think
his
of
innate-
it. It stops spells, but it doesn't stop his innate physical abilities.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
you're
do
gonna
that.
take the full of this,
Oh my
which
god.
I'm okay with.
Actually, you're only going to take 5.
Oh, well, that's good.
Only
One of
gonna
his
take
Raven
5,
Wings
man.
missed, which is one of his Raven Wings missed, which is good because those are the most devastating.
Oh boy.
All right, so the first one was with his fire wings. The first wing was a crit.
Yep.
please tell me.
So
have a
you
lot.
take 36 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 6 fire damage from that one.
Is the fire damage halved because of the armor?
Yes.
Okay, so 3.
Right. So the second one deals. The second hit just deals 1 fire damage and 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
The dragon wings both hit you on and each one does 18 bludgeoning damage and 7 slashing damage.
So 2 18s or just 1 18?
2 set of 18s
Okay.
and 2 sets of 7.
2 sets of 7. Okay.
Yeah. And then his first Raven Wing misses. His second one hits you. You take 18 bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a Constitution save. This is magic, so you get advantage on it thanks to the armor.
Okay.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Natural
Which is
20.
not gonna be enough,
Thank
isn't
God
it?
No,
for the-
that's not
You're
going
about-
to be in. That's
You're
not
gonna do
going
this to me again! Ah!
All
Not
right.
even Nat 20 can save him. Oh my
Not
God.
even that's trying to save you from powerful entities like Mephistopheles.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts me,
I was
Falcon.
wondering if it's like
Wait, you have
against
plus.
even-
You have +2 from me. Does that help?
Yeah.
Because
That
that's
does not.
half number of.
Oh.
Yeah, +2. That would
Okay,
mean
sorry.
that would. Sorry. What happened? What happened?
He said it said
The
it
DC is
wasn't
25,
Ah,
not
okay.
24.
All
Right.
right. Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's one thing. Let's be fair. It'd be one thing if it's against something like even like the pit fiends, but against really powerful, ancient, legendary entities like Zabukiel and Mephistopheles,
Oh yeah, I know.
it's like the one. It's not gonna. Not even a nat 20 is gonna stop them.
No, I know that's fair. I understand.
All right,
So
but-
what's happening? What's happening?
You are now blinded.
Ah, frack.
Okay, blinded.
As in, only the magic of a god can remove blinded.
Oh, so it's not like lesser restoration.
No,
Oh god.
you need something like a wish spell,
Oh,
On
so
top of that-
I'm forever blinded.
basically.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's. And you hear Mephistopheles just like he just snorts once. Vierl, you're up.
All right.
You've got
So,
screw tape
what's the-
bearing down on you.
Wait. Okay. Just in case if I ever attack Mephistopheles inside that anti-magic field, I know Adiviator will be fine. But if I want to cast Smite or anything, it's not gonna work.
That's right.
All right. I guess I'm gonna dump everything into screw tape then.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Keep flank with the dragon. Flank
Wrong.
with the dragon.
That's the dual wielding one. My bad.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Wait, did you flank? Did you flank?
It did not.
Why didn't you flank?
Luck.
All right, yeah, like it.
Yeah.
So you stab with Adi and is that actually him? Let me check. That hits.
Don't tell
So
me
I-
if a natural 1 hits him. That would be hilarious. It's like
No, it did
No,
not.
natural
No.
one always misses.
Yeah, natural.
Yeah.
And then I will sneak attack, and then I have branding smite, and then I'm gonna dump a smite,
9,
which is
5.
5d8.
Yep, 5d8.
Do it.
Oh, that hurt
And
him.
then we're gonna do the second attack of my multi-attack. Yes!
Yes.
Nice.
What's that?
Natural
Oh,
20.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, you need that.
Vierl's on fire tonight.
Yep.
Oh, he will be in a moment.
Oh my god.
And then that's the smite from that.
Alright.
Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
17 minus 6 minus 22. Oh, don't forget the damage from branding smite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So every
That's
like-
5. Was it 5? Oh no.
4 or 2d6.
2d6.
4. Alright, so yeah, so that. Okay, you really put the hurt on not Mephisto, on Screwtape there.
Nice.
Well, so congratulations, Vierl. You have just earned Screwtape's undivided attention.
You it.
That's how I like it.
Alright, so Maria's up. Even though she could easily dodge past the devils and get moving to the gate, she's not going to do that. Instead, what you see her do is you see her hold her staff up and she bows her head almost like she's praying. And Alexander's blindness is lifted.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Healing
Yeah.
spell.
So you think she cast Wish.
She did. Holy
So
shit.
now I need to roll 1d3.
Oh no.
Oh no.
She's gonna lose.
Oh no.
Nope, she did not.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so next up will be Screwtape. And he is going to beat Vierl into the ground with his great sword.
I like to see you try.
Dodge mode.
He just says, be careful what you wish for, Vierl. Where did I put the stats? Alright. So he swings. What's your AC?
23.
Alright, first attack hits. Second attack misses.
All right. For the second attack, I will use my martial adept skill and use one battle master tactic and use riposte.
Nice.
Okay.
If
Nice.
And then
That's it.
I have blade mastery, which means since riposte counts as an opportunity attack, I get advantage in all opportunity attacks from blade mastery.
How about it?
Nice.
So Audiviator,
That's a hit.
25.
since it's a new turn, I can do sneak attack,
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Good workaround.
and I will dump another smite.
Nice. Oh, with Blade Mastery, don't you have a reroll on the ones?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah, that really hurt Screwtape. He's unhappy right now.
He's not on the
Alright.
ground though. Vero just single-handedly, like
He is
like
soloing.
Nova.
He is soloing a pit
Nova
feed like a
200
badass.
damage.
Well,
1 or
let's-
200
well,
damage just on.
let's
the-
start.
I forgot branding smite.
Yeah, do
Yep.
it. Branding's.
3 radiant.
Yeah.
All right, so let's put him at there. All right. So now I get to, but he hits you 3 times out of 4.
Ah.
All right.
So let's see if you can survive 4 hits with a Vorpal sword.
Oh God.
no.
I used my reaction to riposte. I don't think I have.
Oh no.
Oh,
Alright,
we don't
so
have a
first
Kenny
hit-
dodge.
The first hit deals 25 slashing damage.
Oh, Jesus
The
Christ.
Alright,
second one hit
25.
deals. Yeah, the first one deals 25. Second one deals 17, and the third one deals 24.
All right. I'm still up with like 1/4 of my HP.
Oh, boy.
All right. Next up is Mephistopheles.
One last thing, since it was a battle master thing, I have superiority dice. So it's just 1d6 of damage from riposte. Yeah, that's it.
Just
Yeah.
2 extra damage.
Yeah, 2 extra
Yeah,
damage.
every little bit counts. Every little bit.
All right. Well, good news about that is you have dropped Screwtape, Uncle Screwtape, to 89 hit points.
What?
Ooh.
Whoa.
How many
Oh.
HP does this guy have?
A lot.
A lot. I know
All right,
what
next
this
is
means. now.
Mephistopheles. Let's see what
Easily.
see what he can do. That's what he's gonna do to you.
What is he gonna do?
Well, he already used his time stop, so he can't do that.
He can't use spell actually because Alex never.
He's still in the anti-magic
Yeah,
field. I haven't dissipated because it hasn't been my turn
Yeah.
yet, so he's stuck in the anti-magic field.
Hmm.
True.
All right then. Let me see here. Well, he's got a little something of his own.
Something.
He's going to look at Silvanna. He's going to look at Silvanna and say, "You will obey." And he pulls out something Silvanna recognizes.
Oh.
His feather pen that he used to write Silvanna's contract.
Oh
Okay.
God.
More saliently, it has a sample of her blood in it.
Yep.
So I need her to make a... Let me check what this would be.
Oh.
Yeah, I need her to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Then I'll have advantage because of my ropes, because I'm out of the zone.
The zone.
The zone.
Yeah, this is an artifact weapon though, so it's not advantage, just a flat wisdom then.
So just flat wisdom.
Flat
Yeah,
wisdom
disadvantage and advantage
save.
cancel each other out.
Come on. 27.
Oh my
Yeah!
God!
Oh, you resist!
I just
Actually, wait,
do
no.
this.
Yeah, it's just
I
flat
just
wisdom
do this
save.
headache.
Yeah, so you resist.
Yeah.
He just burned through your blood with no effect.
Yeah, I just do this resist and then slowly roll my fist. You know, Peter Crow, what he did with the Nova
Yeah.
Core? Just like, yeah. I don't know how this machine works.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's just, yeah, you see him. He just narrows his eyes at you. He points his hand. He points at you. Says, "Then you're next, Undershine." And he turns to Alexander. He unfortunately have to use up 2 of his attacks to use that pen.
Mhm.
But he can still attack Alexander with his 3 attacks.
But just
All right, so
to clarify,
Wait,
the
quick
blood is
ques-
burned out, right?
yeah, he can't use it again to try to take over Silvanna.
I have a question. Would that be considered an attack?
He has to use 2 of his. He gets 5 attacks. Using
No,
that.
what I'm curious is that him using
Action.
the quill.
Using the
to
quill,
use
is
the
it
blood.
an action?
No. Well, no. I'm asking if it was an attack because of Sentinel. Because if he attempted to do anything offensive to another player, I can technically get a counter strike.
I'll say yes, but before you get too excited, what it is he gets 5 attacks per round with his
Yes.
multi-attack feature.
Mhm.
Okay.
He can substitute. He can remove 2 of them and use the pen to try to dominate someone,
Gotcha.
as long as that blood is inside of the pen.
Okay.
Gotcha.
If he wants to he can also stab someone with the pen to get a sample of their blood.
Oh boy, guess what?
Guess what he's gonna do? Guess what he's not gonna do to Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd rather use the trident.
Yeah. Okay, bring it.
All right. So, okay, so he hits. He hits 3 times. The 3rd one's a crit.
Oh,
Yep.
damn it.
Yep.
All right. So
Rough day for Alex.
all right. So the first attack deals 18 piercing, 13 fire, and 13 necrotic.
Is the magic should be halved because of the armor, correct?
Right. Yeah. And the
So-
necrotic is actually quartered because you have resistance to necrotic
Yeah.
as an Asmar.
So total. Can you give the total again? Sorry.
All right. So 18 piercing.
Yep.
6 fire and
Yep.
3 necrotic.
Okay. Perfect.
Second attack does the same amount of damage.
Can you give me those numbers again? I'm
27.
sorry, I'm using a
So
calculator.
27
So
first.
27 total.
Yeah, 27
Yep.
total in the first time and 27 total in the second time as well.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. So that would be. Then the next one. Then the critical hits would deal 36 piercing, 13 fire, and 6 necrotic.
So
Okay. 36 piercing.
49,
How much
50,
fire?
54 total. 54 total.
13 fire and then 6 necrotic.
Yeah, so 54 total.
54 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And when he does that crit, I need you to make a strength check opposed by his. An athletics check.
An athletics check. Okay.
Yeah. 16.
No, that's not gonna be enough.
It's his strength. Okay. All right. With that crit, he actually picks you up and he chucks you towards the edge of the bridge.
Oh.
And I need you to make a dexterity save to see if you can grab onto the edge.
No.
You're able to grab onto the edge. You're dangling on the edge.
God damn it!
No need to dangle. He's got wings. He can fly.
He
Yeah,
can't
I
fly.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Can't
can use
fly in
them
this
to
area.
give himself boosts to jump over things.
No, I mean
but he can't-
he's still a were-raven.
Yeah,
know.
but remember, Silvanna, last session, how you can't
You
fly.
can't
in this
actually
area.
fly.
Oh. Yeah, right.
Alright.
The bridge. Shit.
Right. Next up will be Cairo. What she's going to do, she's going to use her action to pull Alex up.
Okay.
And now it's your turn, Alex.
Well, I'm currently at 14 HP. So that's fun.
Oh,
She can't heal you because you got your anti-magic field up.
Yep.
Yeah,
No
I
one
know.
can
I
heal
know.
you.
So I'm dropping the field, and I would like to cast Pool of Healing on myself.
You may.
Okay, so I'm at 114. I'm going to use 30 of my movement to basically beeline towards Mephistopheles, and I'm going to channel my divinity against him.
All right.
So I have advantage on all of my strikes against him.
All right.
And that is going to be my turn. Yep, it's going to be my turn.
Okay. Next up.
Oh,
will
wait,
be-
sorry. Silver Dragon.
Yeah, Silver Dragon.
Silver Dragon is going to flank with Vierl against Screwtape.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Flank,
Okay, and
always
he's going to, always flank, and he's going to take his 3 attacks: 1 bite, 2 claws.
Got it.
Bite. 20.
That's a hit.
21 piercing.
21.
And then
Two claws.
Ooh,
Natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And the second claw's a miss. All right.
nice.
Nice.
So 23. All right. When the dragon's attacks aren't magical, so it's only dealing half damage, but still, 21 damage total. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Nothing to sneeze at.
All right.
Oh, one quick thing. I need to roll a d6 to see if he gets his breath attack back.
Okay. Roll 1d6. Nope.
Nope. This
All right,
is
next
going
up
to
will
be
be-
exactly like last time.
Yep. Next up will be Slubgorb.
That's my turn.
He is going to actually. He's going to trump up to not Alice, to Vierl, actually.
Oh no.
He's going to position himself so that he is flanking with Screwtape.
Yeah, it's one flank and another, just like sandwich
Yeah.
style.
Recursively. All right, so let's see. The first attack hits,
Oh.
and Vierl does not take slashing damage. He takes 25 cold damage.
Okay.
Second attack, what's your AC? 23?
23. Yep.
23, that's a hit, and you take another 25 cold.
Okay, and the second attack, I am down.
All right.
Wait, uncanny dodge. You can still use a reaction.
No, I used my reaction to riposte against Screwtape.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
as a
So-
minute start of a new
Yeah,
round.
Everything.
Okay, so yeah, Screwtape, you see, he just nods at Slubgolb and thanks, and then turns to face the dragon. Then Slubgolb is going to tromp up to Alex. Use
Oh,
the
the
rest of his
dragon
movement to
can
tromp.
make.
Yeah, dragon can make an opportunity attack.
He's out of reach, out of the
Yeah,
dragon's
he's out of
reach.
Yeah.
He's out of 10. He's out of 10 feet reach.
Let's see, 5 feet would be Screwtape, then 10 feet would be Vierl, then 15
Yeah.
feet
Because
would be.
yeah, the
be him.
DM said.
Okay.
he
Yeah, I see. I
doesn't-
flanked screw tape, so it's
Yeah.
just slub gulp.
Yeah, if you had a tail attack,
I don't.
might reach,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
all right, so he's going to instead go up to Alexander.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
He's going to attack you, and 24 hits you.
Yep.
And you take another 25 cold.
Ugh.
Is
Um,
that halved, perhaps?
Yeah, that's halved. However, as it hits you, you see that the normally whitish, transparent white blade, cold blade, suddenly flares with black energy, and it hits you for 4 necrotic damage as well.
Is that
So,
halved
2.
because of my resistance?
It is not halved.
It is not halved. Okay.
What?
And Alexander, when he hits you, you get the feeling that this is sort of an unholy Avenger. Instead of dealing radiant damage it deals necrotic damage to Celestials that can't be resisted.
Okay.
All right, so he hits you again, swings again, hits you again, and you take another 25 cold. The cold damage can be halved.
Another 25 and okay, this will be halved as well. Okay.
Yeah, and then you take 15 necrotic on top of that.
Okay, so sorry, my calculator is failing me right now. Really, calculator?
All right,
Fuck's
so,
sake.
so total of 24 cold damage and 19 necrotic total.
Okay, so that should be halved though, because of my magic.
Yeah, it's all halved. That's
Oh, it's
that's
all
the
halved?
totals
Yeah,
with
that's the
counting for halves and
of
everything.
every attack. Yeah.
So the total of everything halved is what?
24
Sorry.
cold, and I think it's I can't remember how much necrotic.
24 cold, 19 necrotic.
So
19
43 total.
Okay.
43.
Yeah, so it's bad, but it's not that bad.
Okay.
Yep. All right, next up is Silvanna. What do you do?
Seeing Vierl is down, I have no other choice but
But
to
use True Polymorph.
No. Oh, actually, no, he's unconscious. I can't. So I'm gonna wait. How far can I cast my? Let's see. So
I got chunked for almost all my health. I didn't
Yeah,
even
I
get to
know.
swing yet. Oh god.
I haven't even attacked.
I haven't done a
everything.
single attack.
Yeah,
Screw Tape is at full health, by the way.
Yeah.
You haven't
What?
even touched him.
No.
What screw tape?
Not
No,
Screw
I'm
Tape.
sorry, what's his name?
Yeah, I know.
Mephistopheles is at full
I
health.
was about to say, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
Jesus
what are you
Christ.
No,
talking
the
about?
Archdevil.
Who healed him?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Archdevil is at full health. He isn't even. You haven't even
Alright.
touched him.
All right. You know what?
Yeah.
Vierl, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my ability to heal you for 46. So roll.
All right,
roll,
that's all I need.
46. Yep.
That's right. It's his turn
21.
next.
Yeah, 21. You're healed for 21 points of hit points.
I just need to finish off screw tape, and we got this.
Yep.
Yeah.
One creature at a time. So, on the offhand, I'm gonna look at screw tape actually, and I'm gonna try to. Well, like Vierl was saying, let's take care of one of them. So I'm gonna cast Flame Strike on screw tape.
Okay.
All right.
Just managed to get rid of him. 5 points. Alright, so,
All right.
and since my ability, I can, hold on. Why is there so many ones?
God.
Radiant Soul, yes, to +5, to +4 to my radiant damage on the target. I know they're resistant to
Fire, but
Immune
Yeah,
to fire.
Immune to fire.
Immune to fire?
Yeah,
Immune
they're
to fire.
fiends.
This is what happens when you face creatures from hell.
Yeah.
Yep. So, wait, can I transform the Flame Strike all into... no, I can't. I need to cast it at higher levels. So, yeah. So, that will be 21 points of radiant damage to him.
Yeah. Screw Tape is not looking good.
I would also suggest Silvanna, your guardian and your barbarians attack as well.
Yeah.
Unless they're magical, you're not hurting Mephistopheles. Unless these are magic attacks.
Yeah, I'm about to ask that. So, first of all, did my barbarians go away when Alex popped the anti-magic field?
Not unless any of them were inside the anti-magic field.
I think, how wide the radiance is, Alex, for the anti-magic
Well, I think it's like 15 feet.
Oh, and by the way, his globe of invulnerability and his darkness are back up.
Oh!
But they're just sitting.
They're just sitting
but
there.
now I'm in
Okay.
the globe.
No, you're not.
Oh.
He kicked you out.
But he's in the globe now.
Yeah, he's still in his
Okay.
globe.
He's probably
Okay.
mending his own wound. But anyway,
Yeah.
He's- Probably. Actually,
something.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, so 11
I
of
would just-
them, I would say barbarians probably lose a quarter because I was like in the circle.
I didn't realize you just put
Yeah.
them next to you. I didn't know how that
I
worked.
just
Yeah,
got
I didn't know how you
summoned.
did.
They just got summoned. They never had the chance to even move at that
Okay.
round. Yeah.
Well, if you have them charge screw tape, then it's just physical damage. Any
Yeah,
that counts.
I'm
and-
gonna have them
yeah.
charge screw tape. Every one of them I had left. So yeah, just attack. So how would I roll for the barbarians to attack though? That is pretty.
You have the monster manual open, right?
Yes.
All right, they're the berserkers,
Okay.
so they get 1 attack, I believe.
Yeah, 1 attack each.
Berserkers, 1 attack each. Berserkers.
So just roll. Just use this. Hang on.
Can you send me
Yeah, I mean-
the berserkers though? Just wondering.
Hmm.
Monster.
It could possibly be under the compendium. We haven't actually summoned the barbarians in a
Yeah.
while. It's been a minute.
Long time.
Yeah, berserkers are in the compendium.
Yeah, they are. I'm checking. I'm sending it to Silvanna now.
Thank you.
Because that will save us some time.
Yep. That'll
Yep.
save us quite some time. So great axe, great axe, great axe, great axe, great axe.
All right, so let's see.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
7, 8,
All right.
9, 10,
Ooh.
11.
Wow.
Holy crap!
Shit.
So anything above 19 hits.
Okay, that means
Jesus. Wow. They rolled really fucking. Wow. I'm looking at the numbers. They rolled really
Yeah.
well.
2,
Those crits, though, Jesus Christ.
3,
Jesus.
4, 5, 6, 7.
There we go. Now I gotta start cutting damage in half here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just sum them up into total and then cut.
And then
Three.
just divide it by
just
2.
split in half.
What the heck? Hang on.
38, 46, 52, that's
7.
16, 68, and then 20, 88. 88 total, so half, that's 44.
44.
Okay, so he is barely alive.
Oh, God.
Oh god. Then the Shield Guardian, charge!
All right.
Yeah.
So Silvanna, lucky for you, you dropped him down to single-digit territory.
Nice.
Let's go, Shield Guardian.
Go, Shield Guardian, go! Flank! He's surrounded by barbarians. You can get a flanking hit.
So,
Come on, Guardy.
just ask one thing. Does the
Mhm.
Shield Guardian loses his spell stored when in anti-magic field? Yes,
No.
Maybe so?
No,
Yes.
he only loses it if he casts it.
Yeah.
Yes. Since I can store true polymorph, I would say, well, normally I would store fireball, so that wouldn't matter. I would just charge. Yeah. To be honest, I would if I can't do true polymorph, I would probably do fireball.
Yeah.
So I'll just charge.
All right,
Come on.
that's a
21?
miss. That's also a. Oh well, no, the first fist hits.
Nice.
Yes. It might be enough. It might be enough.
10.
Yes.
5.
Yes!
All right, so what he
But
does is
that's
he
5.
punches Screw Tape in
Ah,
the face
shit.
hard enough to snap his neck.
Yes.
Oh, it's all needed. Yes!
Yeah,
Oh.
Screw Tape goes down.
Yes.
He says,
Oh,
I leave the rest to you, Slump Gold. And then he collapses and dissolves into devilish ichor.
I
His
asked the
Eustace
Shield
greatsword clattered onto the ground.
Guardian. Use the Shield Guardian to grab the greatsword.
All right, so Shield Guardian has a greatsword, but he can't use it.
I know.
Vierl, what do you
Vierl,
do?
you're up.
Vierl,
All right, I stand
something.
up first of all,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack Slub Gold.
All right, so you're going to move up to him. Okay.
Well, to be fair, he's next to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Oh,
Yeah!
crap!
So many crits tonight. What the hell?
I think I lost branding smite though, cause I fell.
Yeah, you did.
Unconscious,
You fell,
yeah.
unfortunately.
You're fine. All right, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll my sneak attack and then my last 2 smites.
Do it. Oh, so sweet.
Oh, nice.
Damage is so sweet.
Yep. Okay, that hurt Slump Gold. All right. So that's your turn then.
Yep.
All right. So now Maria is going to move up next to you, and she is going to cast Power Word Heal to bring you up to full.
Yeah.
And removing any charmed, frightened, paralyzed, or stunned condition afflicting you.
Nothing of that.
Nothing.
All right.
Yeah, but
So at the end of Maria's turn, though, Mephistopheles is going to use a legendary action to move.
he's still in the
Provoking
orb.
an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Alrighty, critical.
Actually,
Yeah,
no, it's not, because he is
He's
in his
doing
globe
the-
of invulnerability, and you're
Yeah.
outside of it.
Yeah, he kicked you out.
So you are just going to basically be smacking it impotently as he moves out of the darkness.
That is...
Okay, I need to check something important.
Yeah, the
And
anti-magic field does it?
no, it's not. It's not the anti-magic field is gone.
Yeah, it suppressed the field
Yeah.
until you left.
Until
They suppressed his globe until he kicked you out, and then the globe reappeared.
I'm nowhere near him. Sorry, I forgot. I'm on the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I forgot.
All right,
Yeah.
so he's going to use his legendary action to move up next to Maria.
No.
Oh no.
Man.
Oh.
And then on his turn, he's going to drop his globe, and he's going to try to grab her.
Come on.
And he reaches out. He actually reaches out, grabs her, and starts flying across the bridge towards
Wait.
the goddess waiting for him.
Wait, he
No,
can't fly.
Well, not flying, but more like he's using his wings to
Oh,
give himself a boost as he leaps over everybody's heads.
Falcon. I just have an idea. It's really just more of a rule of cool thing. But since I have uncanny dodge, can I uncanny dodge in front of Maria?
Reverse uncanny dodge. I like it.
I'm looking at what he rolled.
Come on.
Make an acrobatics check.
All right. Come on.
This is your reaction.
Yes.
Okay, wait. That's not a 2. It's up to 10, so that's 27.
Oh,
That's
yes.
not enough.
20.
It's too late to stop him. You're like, no! As he grabs her, and then he leaps over
27
your
is not
head.
enough? Shit.
DC is probably 30 or something.
Yeah,
God
something
damn
like
it.
No.
But wait, he actually rolled
hold
a
on.
38 total.
30.
38,
Oh,
yeah.
there's no beating that.
I would
Yeah,
have
so
beaten
he's
even
just-
if I had a crit.
Yeah.
No. So you see him, basically uses his wings to propel himself up over your head, over the heads of the barbarians. He lands on the other side. He starts lumbering across the bridge. His trident ready. He looks like he's going to try to beat the crap out of the goddess and get past her.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking.
All right, next up will be Kyra, who is going to run up to Slubgorb and attempt to beat the crap out of him.
Oh, finally, Kyra. Making
Well,
herself
let's-
useful. For once.
Well, let's see. And he's actually able to dodge her attacks.
Ah, dang it.
Dang it.
Yeah. Well, let's be fair. She pulled Alex up. He didn't have to make a check to pull himself up.
she was helping. She was helping me.
She's supporting.
She's
Yeah.
trying to help. You can't really fault her. All right, Alex, it's your turn. You got the Slubgolb, who is currently getting his ass kicked by Vierl, and Mephistopheles is trying to make a beeline for the gate.
Oh,
What do you do?
God damn it! I can't let her get to that gate, or else
Yeah,
it's all
get
gonna
me.
be.
Yeah,
Well,
chase it
you
down.
also have like I said, there's an angry goddess in front of that gate, so it
Yeah.
may not be as easy as he thinks.
I'm aware, but I'm more like gotta.
Yeah.
So how far away is Mephistopheles, by the way?
Let me check his movements. He's got a crap ton of movements. He's about a good 60 feet from you,
Okay.
Alex, and a good 30 feet from Vierl.
Oh, 60 feet from me.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question for the DM. Sir,
Almost.
if I was to move Misty Step to get 60,
Yeah. Correct.
could I reach out, grab Maria, and Dimension Door?
No, because she is currently 10 feet in the air, tucked under his arm.
Yep.
You couldn't even make
Don't
a
Probably
worry,
not the orb as well.
Alex.
You would have to use your action to try to jump up and get
To
to her.
try and get her, yeah. Okay.
Don't worry,
And then
Alex,
on your
I
next
got it.
turn,
I got it.
You got it?
You do
All
your
right.
stuff. I'll try.
You know what?
something.
You know what? If you think you could slow her down? Well, okay, she got okay. But you know what? Let's focus on the thing that I can do.
Yeah.
Is kill Pit Fiend. So I'm going. How far away is the Pit Fiend?
he's about 30 feet from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna move in a flanking position next to Vierl,
Mm-hmm.
so I get advantage, and I'm gonna take my 2 attacks and finally hit something on the Pith Fiend.
Yeah, just take
Yeah.
out your anger.
Yeah, take out my anger. Okay, 19.
19's a hit.
All right, so that's the first little bit of damage. Banishing smite, which will be 5d8.
All
Sorry,
right.
5d10. I apologize. Okay, that's good.
Ooh, that's
It's gonna be 2d10 extra because he's a fiend and holy avenger, and then it's gonna be an extra 1d8 because we just realized that paladins do extra damage to fiends.
All right. And banishing smite. Let me check that. I believe he's got to make a save.
No, it's if he hits under 50.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not under 50.
No, I didn't think so. Yeah, if it's under 50, he goes to a harmless demiplane.
All right. Actually,
All right.
no. In this case, his harmless demiplane would be hell.
Yeah.
In this case.
His
Yeah.
harmless.
So second swing.
Yep. Second swing. That's a
Natural
crit.
20.
Nice.
Whoops. I don't know what that was.
Yeah. Right.
So 5d8. 5d10. God damn it. 2d10 extra holy, and then 1 extra d8.
He is not under 50 yet, but he is within spitting distance of that.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
that's gonna be my turn.
All right. So next up will be him, and he is going to drop a spell on top of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to position so it doesn't hit himself.
Oh god.
So I need Vierl and Alex to make Constitution saves. This is magical, so remember, Alex, you get advantage.
And Vierl gets advantage because he's within my range.
Yep.
That's right.
Do I get plus how much? 3?
You get +3 to this.
Okay. 70. You get +2 from me.
Alex, I don't know if this will help, but 1d6.
No, it won't help me. Not.
All right. So, hey, what you realize, Silvanna, is that it's almost like fireball, except it does cold damage.
Oh, ice ball.
So, yeah, total is 26 cold damage total.
Okay.
It's
Alex,
hockey.
so Alex will take half, so he takes 13 cold.
I'll
Okay.
take half as well because I have evasion.
Ooh,
all right.
right.
And Vierl also takes 13 cold. All right.
Okay.
And at the end of Slubgulb's turn, Screwtape is going to use his legendary action to move his.
Screw tape.
Oh,
Sorry,
Blue.
what's his name?
Sorry,
Mephistopheles. I keep getting them mixed up.
Yeah.
Mephistopheles is going to use his legendary action to move 50 feet
God damn
closer
it!
God
to the
damn
Guardian. Sorry, not 50, 60 feet. Sorry. Just read that.
Damn it.
But as he does, you see the Guardian just starts smacking a hammer. Gets into this come at me,
I
bro.
hope that guardian slows her down.
Yeah.
All right, so Silvanna, you're up.
Judging by this, that means Mephistopheles is about 120 feet away from me, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And another turn, he'll be right up next to the Guardian, who is standing 30 feet in front of the gate.
Yeah. No shit. Hold on. Sorry. Not casting a spell. I'm just checking.
I'm going to spend a full minute trying to cast Phantom
No.
Steed.
I already just remind you. I was on a Phantom Steed. Remember?
All right.
So
yeah.
Yeah, at
when-
the start of this.
When
Yeah.
anti-magic field suppress it, does it come back after the anti-magic field?
Yeah.
All right, then because in one turn it has a speed of 100 feet, so I'm just gonna ride the horse.
All right.
I'm
it.
just gonna ride
Yeah.
on Taylor's back, and I said to Maria, saying, "Do not resist this," and I cast banishment on her.
Oh wow. Huh.
Let me check.
And I designate the harmless demiplane to my demiplane because I know it really well.
Other is incapacitated.
In my demiplane.
Does that work within the orb of
No, he had to drop his global invulnerability to grab Maria.
Oh, all right.
In
Okay,
order
let's
to
do
grab-
this.
That might
All
work.
right, so Maria vanishes
Yes.
and reappears in the demi plane. Meanwhile, in your demi plane, Carla's kind of just sitting there. She's just reading a book. She's like, and then there's this bam, and she's like, "Oh, son of a bitch!"
I'm just
All right,
Yeah.
Vierl.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, so
I haven't
gold.
done my turn yet.
Well, that was
Then
your
who's your
action.
turn?
No, that I haven't
The
finished my turn yet.
Guardian and the
Yeah.
Berserkers.
Oh, the
there's
Berserkers,
still
yeah,
Guardians
yeah,
and
them.
Berserkers, and I haven't used my bonus action as well. So I'm
Alright.
gonna use my bonus action to hex. Well.
Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles,
Yeah,
come
I'm gonna
on.
hex Mephistopheles. Just like
You will not be able to say his name.
yeah, it was really hard.
Let's call him Mephi.
Mephi. So
Meph.
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Mephistopheles, that's how I try to remember it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hex his wisdom. Just like
Mm.
be
Ooh.
a dimwit, and yeah, and then I'm gonna ask all the berserkers to attack Sludge Bob.
Alright.
Slub dog.
Blood Bob, that's a good one. Alright.
Berserkers, hold on. Berserkers, berserk. Do your I have them
Oh,
in
God.
advantage point. Just saying.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
oh,
matter.
God.
Yeah.
Nope, not
Yeah,
nearly as
nope,
good.
nope,
No, they
nope.
got
Oh,
really
this is
lucky
one.
last
One
time.
hit,
Okay, we
Oh,
got
second
one.
one
We got
hit.
two
two.
hits.
So
Three
1,
hits.
2, 3, 4,
Three
5,
hits.
6,
The
7,
Berserkers
8,
that got the
9,
crit and can
10.
actually hit should get
Last
promoted.
one. All right. So
Alright,
1,
so
2,
4 hits. Anything above 19.
Yeah.
So four hit. And this is all halved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good. So, uh,
16 total.
yeah, 16 total.
You know
So,
what? Better than nothing.
3, yeah, 17.
Alright,
And
so
then
yeah,
the
pity
Shield
none of
Guardian is gonna pound this guy with advantage. Advantage. Always yell that. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice. Not bad. So 24.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19.
30,
Ooh, wow.
8.
Oh,
boy. Pity he doesn't have that.
Yep.
Alright, so let me see here. On that time, Mephistopheles is going to use his legendary action.
Mm.
He's going to use his last legendary action. Well, his second legendary action. And he's going to throw his trident at Silvanna.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
He's trying to break concentration.
Yep.
Yep.
Concentrations, man. Shit fall.
All right. What is your AC?
22. 20 because Shield Guardian is not with me.
20. All right, then he hits.
Fuck.
Come on. Spell save DC. You can.
I mean,
Concentration
it
DC.
depends
You
on how
got
much.
this.
It depends on how much damage.
Yeah, but
she's supposed
you
to
got
take.
this.
You got this, I
So-
believe.
Let me see. So the total. So the magic parts will be halved, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because of the cloak.
All right. So you take 8 fire, 8 necrotic, and 12 piercing.
So
So that's 28.
28.
Divided
28.
by 2 is she needs to make a Constitution save of 14.
Yeah. 14.
Yep.
28.
Come on, it's 14. You got this.
Con save. I'm gonna use luck. I'm gonna use luck. I still have luck.
You're gonna use luck? You still have luck?
Come on. Yes.
Yeah!
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
All right, Vierl, you're up.
All right, let's finish this guy off and finish off Mephistopheles.
I know.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Alexander's
please.
just panting. He was getting wrecked at the beginning of this fight.
Fast.
Yeah. All right, both hits.
All right, and I have no more spell slots, so it's coming down to just sneak attack.
All right. How would you like to finish him off?
Yes.
You know what? Nothing too fancy. You gotta make this as practical as possible. I jump to his neck, stab Audiviator, and
Yeah.
break it as the
Yeah.
rapiers in, and then after I jump off and okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Just like the most
All right, so at the end of your turn,
climactic moment
Mephistopheles.
of killing a pit fiend. Just
So
like, nope.
whose turn is it next?
But it was Vierl's.
Yeah.
I moved 60 feet, by the way, so
Yeah.
like 30 movement and then bonus action dash.
Yeah, that puts you at 60 feet from
Yeah, okay, let's
Mephistopheles.
go.
Yeah.
And Mephistopheles is going to burn through his final legendary action to try to hit Silvanna again.
Ah.
Oh my god. Come on.
That's another hit. All right, so let's see. He does 21 piercing, 16 fire, and 16 necrotic. Halved, it would be 8 fire and 8 necrotic, so 21 plus 16.
Yeah. So
All right, that's 8 DC of 18.
Yeah, DC of 18.
Oh, come on.
Come on, you can get another crit.
Get
yeah,
another
give
natural
me the
20.
total first. I need to make sure.
All right, so total damage is 21 plus 16. Total damage is 37.
37. Okay.
DC is an 18. DC is 18.
Come on. Reroll with luck. Last luck.
Last luck.
Oh shit.
No!
No.
Maria reappears with a pop.
Yeah. With a pop.
Yeah.
Nope.
Meanwhile, Carla is like, what are you doing in here? And Maria just like shrugs and then she vanishes. And I was like, where'd you go? What's going on out there? All right, so Maria appears where she was, which is next to Mephistopheles, and she is prone.
Yeah, she's fall to the ground and prone, but
Yeah.
at least she's back to herself on initiative
Yeah.
rolls, which is good.
All right, so she gets up and she's going to try to run from Mephistopheles. And actually, speaking of, I need to roll initiative for our angry goddess.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say. Because she's been on the sidelines just waiting for someone to try and get past her.
Yeah.
I'll let my 2 enemies fight it off and I'll just finish off the weak one.
No, she's basically this goddess
Probably
is just
not
basically sitting there. She's just waiting for you guys to see who
who
see who
dares
wins.
trespass and then
Yes, who's going to be the trespasser here.
yeah.
All right. So Maria is able to get back up. She's going to run away. She's going to try to run from Mephistopheles.
Yep.
But Mephistopheles is able to actually reach out and grab her again
Ah.
as his opportunity attack. So she's
Wait,
really not much. she
Maria
can do.
can use her action to disengage, so I don't think at this point he'll be able
All
to
right.
grab her.
Yeah, that's right. She did.
Yeah.
He's not able to grab her, so she's able to move closer to you.
Alright.
Next up is Revulia. She is going to just basically sit there just watching Mephistopheles.
That's kind of
Mephi.
odd with her. Like,
Yeah, she's
Well-
her job is to keep people from crossing the bridge, and she's going crossing the bridge into the gate, and she's going to make sure by hook or by crook.
yeah.
So Mephi is going to move up, make his attack.
He already used his legendary
Yeah,
action.
Yeah, he did.
No,
so
it's
he's,
his turn.
This-
Oh,
his turn
this
now.
is his turn now. Okay.
yeah. So yes, he gets turns.
No. I mean, he does so many legendary actions, so I couldn't tell which turn is.
Which
we're
one
on.
is
Which is his
Yeah.
actually turn.
He just
All
got
right, so
turns.
he is going to move up. He is going to reach out, grab Maria again
Oh,
Dang it.
dang it.
as his first attack. His second, actually, he's going to use up 4 of his attacks now to use it to summon up a group of friends, some of his friends.
Oh god damn it. We already
More.
dealt with your 2 underlings.
What he's going to, except this time, what he's summoning
Three.
are 3 ice devils
Oh god.
between
Wait.
him and Silvanna.
Is he using spell?
No, it's magical, but it's not a spell.
It's like a summon
It's like-
essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I-
like
I
how
was
some
just
demons are
imagine-
able to summon lesser.
Yeah, I was just imagining if he's using the spell called Summon Less the Demons or Devils.
Oh, no.
then I'll be able to, you know.
No, it's not. If you read in the monster manual, for example, some devils and some demons have the ability to summon lessers.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing. He's conjuring up lesser devils to protect them. Alright,
Fuck. Alright.
so now Mephistopheles is going to try to move closer to Revulia. And she is not having any of it. So as she moves closer, she is going to use her reaction to use an ability called excommunication.
What?
Yeah.
To try to see if she can force him back.
Okay.
Let me see here. Alright, so now it's a quick
Talking
contest.
more hacking.
Yep, sorry.
That's alright. We're just joking.
Alright, so what excommunication does is she basically just points her hammer at Mephistopheles and blasts him back blasts him back about 20 feet
Nice.
when he tried to move closer. Alright, so the Ice Devils will act on his next turn. Alright, Kyra, does anyone need to be healed?
I could use a heal.
Yeah, probably
Alright,
Alex
she's-
first. Yeah,
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to heal him.
I could use some.
And Alex regains 30 hit points.
Nice.
Okay, I'll take it.
Alright, then she's going to move up. She's going to move 30 feet, and then Alex, it's your turn.
Okay, Slubgulp's dead. Vierl's chasing after
Mephistopheles.
So I'm basically charging after. How far? Well, I must be miles away, correct?
No, 80
Yeah, you're
feet.
about
Solo. Only 80 feet.
Yeah, you're about
because
80
he
feet
was
from
blast
Mephistopheles
back.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
80
Ice
feet.
Devil.
80 feet.
I mean, I'm shouting at Vierl, like, shit.
Have the dragon
I never
carry
had to
you.
run like this since Paladin School.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the dragon go and try and help Silvanna, and I'm gonna go book it for Meph. So I'm gonna move
Alright.
my 30. I'm going to use my action to dash, and then I'm going to use another Misty Step to get me. right
You
to
don't
him.
need Misty Step because with your Were-Ribbon, you can fly for 50 feet. So you just use that. Use your action and then, you know.
Oh yeah, I could
Yeah.
move, but like pseudo move,
Yeah,
similar to
pseudo
him.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, if you do that, you may provoke an opportunity attack from the Ice Devils, remember.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Alright, so you're going to take a hit opportunity attack from 2 Ice Devils.
Oh,
then.
Yeah.
If he used his action to dash, shouldn't the Ice
No,
Devil have disadvantage on attacking him? Because
No, that's not how that
dash-
works.
Okay.
No. All right, so 2 attacks.
So what's your AC?
19.
Alright, so they both attack with their Ice Spears and they both hit.
Yep.
So you take a total of, in total you take 28 piercing damage.
Okay.
You take a total of 10 cold damage, because it's halved because of your armor, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw, 2 Constitution saves, again, with advantage.
Right.
14.
14.
Alright, make the second
D6.
one.
Roll 1d6.
Oh yeah, I have inspiration. D6.
Yeah, use it.
I'm gonna use
Or
it
lose
now. So
Okay,
17.
17.
Alright, make your second save.
Nice.
Ah.
Alright, you were able to resist the numbing cold of their Ice Spears.
Yeah, that would have just locked me in place.
Yep.
All right. So 60. I'm gonna use Misty Step to move 90 so I can get to Mephistopheles. Correct?
No.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, you use your action to.
No, I move because I have 60 feet of movement,
Oh,
and then I
okay.
can use my Misty Step so I can have an
want to
action
attack
to
him.
attack. I want to attack. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
do it.
And I'm gonna take 2 swings at just charging with all my might.
You put her down!
All right, 2
Put down the
swings
princess.
with advantage. Yeah, with advantage because of
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
That's so good.
that's high.
Alright.
Blinding. Banishing smite, holy extra, and that's my first attack.
Nice.
Alright, hang on, this is the first time he's actually been attacked, so...
Yeah.
Oh, good. He explodes and feels
No.
He's like,
And into
how
the-
can you touch me? I'm untouchable. Ah.
Alright, so you heard him.
Yep. Second swing.
Alright, yep, second swing.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
There we go. Okay.
Minus 30. Minus 8. Minus another 8.
Ooh, wow.
3, 4. Okay. Yeah, that hurt him.
I hurt him pretty bad. All right, that's just my turn. I'm just charging after him. I'm just saying, you're not going anywhere tonight.
He says, I beg to differ. And at the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to try to move.
Nah. Dang it.
If you'd like to use the opportunity attack to lock him down,
Yep, I want to lock him down. Wow, that
One.
sucked. That sucked.
Yep.
That was a 2 and a 1.
If he just steps out of the way, he says, I think I'm going places, Alexander, and you're not coming along. And he starts moving a little more cautiously this time, now that he's seen what Revulia is capable of. And she is going to try to blast him again with excommunication. And this time she fails.
Oh.
He's able to withstand the blast. He's able to shuffle forward a bit more. And now she's
So
going.
how
Looks like she's
far
gonna
away
have
is
to,
the gate?
it looks like she's actually going to have to take her hammer out and smack him.
How far away is Meth from the gate?
All right, that's put him about. He's about 40 feet from you now.
No, I'm asking how far away he is from the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's about 40 feet from the gate now.
Oh god.
He's
You
within
can
spitting
dash
distance.
for that.
Yep. And next up is Silvanna's turn.
All right. About 40 feet away from. No, 20 feet actually away from him. So. I know he's got a crap ton of resistance, so I really don't want to do this. You know what? I'm gonna use Demon Plane. I'm gonna cast it right in front of Mephistopheles' armpit
Well, that
to scoop Maria
would
inside.
that work?
Alright, so he's actually. He'll make a dex save to try to stop that. To try to keep her out of the way.
Yeah.
Alright,
What's your spell save DC?
20. Come on.
He makes the save.
I knew it.
Ah!
Fuck. Alright, that marks one down. Shit. Alright, so I can't do anything else besides. Shit. What can I do? You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna Misty Step to his armpit and just grab Maria. Yeah.
Alright, so you missed a step on top of him and you grab Maria by the ankle.
Yeah, and
Okay,
yeah, and
that's it.
that's it.
That's it.
That's all
Yeah.
I can do.
Okay,
Alright.
I have a quick question. Wait, I have a quick
Yeah.
question. Sorry, I apologize. I forgot about it, but Dragon wants to make some attacks on the Ice Devils.
Yeah.
Alright, Dragon can drop down and make attacks on the Ice Devils.
Or actually, can he reach Mephistopheles with his movement?
What's his on foot movement?
His on foot movement is 40.
40?
Yeah.
He'd have to dash, but yes, he'd be able to. And he'd
You know
be
what?
provoking him.
Opportunity attacks. I'll take it. Screw those devils. That's not the problem right now. So he's just gonna dash next to just dash 80.
All right, so one devil will hit him.
That's fine.
He takes 14 piercing and 10, and actually 5 cold. I think is he immune to cold?
He's actually immune to cold.
Okay, then he does not need to make the save. He only takes 14 piercing.
14 piercing. Got it.
All right, and then at the end of that turn, Mephistopheles is going to attempt to get closer.
And before I haven't finished my turn, Shield Guardian
All right.
and the Berserkers. Sorry, a bunch of minions.
Yeah, we have so many minions.
Yeah, we have
It's
so
gonna
many
be a bit-
minions. So, for the Berserker, they are gonna help
them deal
me
with the Ice
to-
Devils.
Yeah, let him deal with the Ice Devils.
Okay, they're gonna help me with the Ice Devils. They are gonna surround them in a vantage point and slash. Come on, 19, 17, 24, 22.
Anything over an 18 hits.
Okay, 22,
Okay.
3, 4, 5. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them hit. So,
Okay.
yeah. 24, 22.
Turning into God.
Yeah.
9 plus 14 plus 13 plus 5. 7. All right, so one of the devils is hurt.
Yeah. and then the shield guardian is gonna punch.
Just a suggestion, Silvanna. Why don't you try to like grab them and then toss them off the bridge?
Then yeah, I know, but
These things are as big as your shield guardian.
Yeah.
To give an idea how big these ice devils are.
The
Oh,
strength
really?
is not
That-
best.
okay.
Yeah. So, oh, yeah, he's gonna fist strike. So both hits.
Punch, punch.
24. Yeah, that's all he can do.
Alright.
Fuck. Next time, throwing utility spells. Fireballs are useless.
Yep. If there is a next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We live long enough.
Alright. So, hang on. That'll be minus 10. Alright, so what's going to happen is Mephistopheles is going to attempt to move closer. And Revulia is going to use excommunication, this time on Maria.
What?
Oh,
Why?
okay.
That's smart. Wait,
That's smart.
That's smart. If he goes through without her, he gets incinerated by the gate instantly.
And then it just does nothing.
All right, I'm
So-
on Maria's ankle, so that means I'm also. Getting
Yeah, you're gonna
hit.
get hit by this
Yeah.
probably.
Alright, so I need you to make a strength check.
I'll have advantage because it's magical. Yeah. Strength
Hmm.
check, not safe.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah,
Strength
strength
check.
athletics check.
Okay, athletics. Shit, I have a -1. 90! Because I have
It's not
advantage.
enough.
What? Oh,
She
shit.
blasts you and Maria back.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now you
I'm
get to,
going
now you know
back.
how I felt for the last couple sessions.
No, but
Blasts
it's
you
nice.
back 30 feet.
But it's nice.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
good.
just exactly
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I wanted. So I grabbed
Yeah.
hold of Maria in my arms and just like took the
Tumble.
dive. Yeah.
Alright. Next up is Vierl's turn.
all right. How many feet away is Mephistopheles?
Push him
He's
in.
about 90 feet from you.
Push him in.
Oh, how the heck do I push him in?
Smite him
He's like
hard
40
enough to
Yeah.
smite him
I don't have
inside.
smite.
All right. Yeah. Sorry.
Just you put your hands against his chest and just start running. Just start running.
No, I mean, for Autoviator, just use whatever magic is on that damn sword.
No,
Just-
it's no charge. I used plane shift to get to the city, and then I used blink when we were with
Yeah,
Bahamut.
there's no more charges left.
All
Just
right.
go for damage. Go for
I-
damage.
go for damage.
He's 90 feet away. I have to use my normal movement dash for the extra 30, and then action again to get the extra 30, and then I'm just up at Mephistopheles' face.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's all I can do.
Alright. So now you're on Mephistopheles' face. Maria is going to get up from being prone, and she is going to just start running back. Actually, no, she's going to start running towards Mephistopheles.
What
No,
the fuck
why?
are you doing?
Why
are you
doing this?
She needs to get through the door.
But not now.
Yeah, but if he
I grab. I tried. Can I try to grab her? Like
Yeah,
say
yeah.
not now.
When she turns, she actually turns to Silvanna and says, "If I die, Bahamut comes back.
But not now.
Do you
He's
understand?
Using you. Yeah.
That's only if he goes through with me. If I go through on my own."
Can you make it? I'm just shouting
It's
this as I see her go.
impossible
Can
to
you?
make it? He's right there.
She says, "I will make it."
All right, let's see if she makes it.
All right, she is going to dash. She's going to move 15 feet, and then she's going to dash. So she's
Alright.
right up next to there. And as she does, you see Revulia just gets into a battle-ready position and says, "I deny thee passage." And then that's Maria's turn. And then Revulia is going to actually teleport up between Mephistopheles and Maria.
Oh, God.
And she's going to start taking swings with her hammer.
Against two.
First one is against first one's against sorry, not Mephistopheles, against Maria, and it's a natural 1.
Yes.
Okay, she
So
can make it.
she's able to duck underneath. Maria's able to duck underneath it, and Revulia slings it and smacks it into Mephistopheles,
Nice.
Hey.
and does a crap ton of damage to him
Oh boy.
with that one hit.
Nice.
Yeah, that's... Alright. So this time, Mephistopheles is going to circle around. And he is going to grab Maria again, and this time he's going to try... But he's not disengaging.
Mhm.
So when he moves, he provokes an opportunity attack.
I'm nowhere near him.
I'm here. I'm near him.
Vierl.
Yeah, you're near him. Yeah, Vierl's
Yeah,
near
he'll
him.
provoke opportunity attacks from both Revulia and from you.
All right, I have advantage in this because of blade mastery. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh.
I get sneak attack, and since I have sentinel, his movement is 0.
You got Sentinel too? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh
So
my
make what's your
God.
sneak attack?
Nice.
That's a lot of
And,
ones, but hey, better than nothing. Alright, and
Oh God, Vierl, MVP Vierl.
Yeah. Vierl.
yeah, but as he does stop, as he is forced to stop by Vierl's sentinel feats, Revulia, you see, just teleports back to where she was. Alright, next is Kyra. Comes sprinting in. And she manages to finally catch up with the action.
Yep.
She's not able to make an attack. Alex, your move.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, one quick thing. Hey, Dragon Breath is back.
Yay!
Although I don't think it would do much to Meph. Okay, so first off, can I get to Meph?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna try and flank him. Well, actually, I don't need to flank him. I just need to hit him because I already have advantage, and I'm gonna take my just 2 swings. Slice, slice. Okay.
Do you have
first
Banishing
swing.
Smite?
I do have Banishing Smite.
That's a hit.
All right. 5d10 plus only extra plus extra. That's the first swing.
All right.
Second swing. Natural 20 because of the advantage. Thank
Yep.
God.
So that was 1.
Wow, there's a lot of natural 20s going on right now. And 5d10.
All right, that did not drop him below 50.
Banish?
Banishment?
That did not.
It did
He's
not.
not banished. So at the end of that turn, so
Is it
So
a
like,
wisdom
I think
save though?
it's-
Just asking.
no wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So is that your
just
turn, Alex?
That was my 2 slashes. The young silver dragon is gonna just do a bite attack and 2 claws. We're just gonna go with that.
Go to
And hopefully I can try and get him to we're trying to surround Mephistopheles so he has a hard time moving.
Yeah. So you can't really move away.
So 1 bite, 2 claws on Mephistopheles.
All right.
19.
It's a hit.
Does it hit?
It's a hit.
Yeah, but he is immune to non-magical damage.
Oh.
Yeah. So no.
Well, no. Okay. Hey, just poke him.
Yeah, so basically you're just poking him harmlessly.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
what he's going to do is he's actually going to put away. He's going to put his dagger back. He's going to pull out his quill. He's going to use a legendary action to try to stab Alex with it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So your ace is that.
Quick!
None.
Leap! Dodge! Whatever you do.
All right, Alexander, he hits you. You take 14 piercing damage from the quill.
Okay.
Oh, no.
The quill gets a sample of your blood in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Silvanna, what do you do?
Well, first the berserkers. I just have them axe the ice devils so they won't bother us in a long time. They all have advantage, just a reminder.
Oh, hey, there's a crit.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So first attack hits, second attack hits, third attack hits. You say 19? Is there AC?
18.
18.
18
then
for the ice
third one
devil,
also
yeah.
hits. This one also hits. This one also hits. So yeah. 20, 32, 40,
52.
Yeah, 48, 52. Yeah. And then the shield guardian is gonna punch one of the guys. advantage as well. So only the first attack hits. 11. Are they down yet? No, they're still alive.
One of them is still kicking.
Okay.
One of them is injured. The others are at full health.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, we just keep pummeling the one that was there.
Yeah. That was
and
basically
then,
the point.
for me, it's like, oh, it's so tempting, but I can't. He's a fiend. Yeah, I'm gonna hold monster this. Fucker.
See if you can paralyze him.
Yep.
All right. And what's your DC?
20, and he's got disadvantage because I hexed him.
He makes a save.
Fuck.
Dang
He is very wise.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, he's very wise. I
Yeah.
mean, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna
Oops.
use my bonus action to heal myself. So.
Healing word.
Yeah. Not even healing words. I'm gonna use the pact ability. Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
Cool.
So 46. Roll/roll. I haven't even attacked yet. That's the whole thing. So like, I haven't even attacked yet.
All right. So
So who's next?
that would be Vierl then.
All right. Gonna just keep stabbing.
You got this,
Yep,
Vierl.
you got this. We'll do this. Nice.
Is it advantage for the first? It's advantage, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's just roll the next two. Like the third one will
Yeah,
be advantage for the first. Then yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
31 hits.
Yeah. Okay. So
20 hits.
2 attacks.
two attacks. Yeah. And then I will just roll sneak attack once again.
Do it. Nice.
All right. Yeah, that hurts.
Decent damage.
All right. So that
Yep.
so that's your turn.
Yep. That's all I can do.
All right. All right, and Maria. Let's see what she can do here.
Oh, for my movement, I try to like move closer to Maria so I can protect her.
Yeah. All right. And then, all right, so Maria can't do. Okay, that's what she can do. Maria casts Word of Recall and vanishes.
Oh, what does that do? Huh.
I've
It
never.
it teleports her to a previously prepared sanctuary.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So Mephistopheles just realizes that he is completely lost
Yes.
his ability to become a god.
Yep.
Oh no.
And you see he just shouts, "No!" Darth Vader style.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! I
boo-hoo.
think now he'll be dedicated to killing us
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Next
so-
is
I just-
Revulia's turn.
Yeah, I just.
She
said to
teleports up to him
boo-hoo. Yeah.
and she says, "I judge thee guilty."
Nice. Do it. Kill him.
And she is going to use excommunication on Mephistopheles.
Oh wait, I think I'm also around that area. So do I have to make a
No.
strength saving throw?
Oh, it's
All
right.
direction.
What she does is she actually uses excommunication to blast him into the gate
Oh.
and incinerate him.
Yeah.
And
Makes
you
sense.
hear him shout, he was like, "No, no, no!" And the gate light in the gate disintegrates him.
Oh, he's dead.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not dead. He's just reforming the Nine
I
Hells.
know, but,
Absolutely
like,
pissed that he
he's
failed.
gone for now. All right.
And then she
let's-
Revulia teleports back.
Oh come on!
Her original
Give us
position.
a chance to sneak attack this bitch.
Nope.
Yeah, I just sit down on the ground after that. Oh, finally.
All right. So, do you want to stop being an initiative, or
Yeah, let's try to
Let's
convince
try
her
to.
first.
the
try
ice
to
devils? You see,
negotiate.
they just melt and
Yeah.
they turn to ice and melt.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tempted
Oh
to
my
move the
God.
hex to.
Don't. Let's
Don't.
talk. Let's
Then
talk
banish
first.
Let's
her
talk
out.
it out.
Yeah.
All right. Then she's back in her position, still waiting for you guys to try to cross. And then Maria pops back into resistance into there with plane shift.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, she's
my
all
God.
yours. I mean, how are we supposed to persuade her to let us pass? I mean,
Can't she like look at our memories or something so she knows we're telling the truth?
can you?
I mean, I could cast Zone of Truth.
Now, Kyra is going to say that Revulia knows when she hears a lie, but when it comes to truth, you have to be knowingly telling her a lie in order for her to detect a lie.
So
when you tell her the truth, you're telling her what you think is the truth.
Yeah, your version.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all right. I would just say she can't see. Is there any way we can let her see again? You know, for
If we were to remove the blindfold, yeah, but that kind of destroys the whole point. Justice is supposed to be blind.
Yeah, she's.
Is this the point we still care about protocols? I mean,
I
just remove
Yes,
the
we care about
motherfucking
protocols.
binder.
When we don't want to fight a god.
Yes. Let me try. Okay. Give me just that opportunity, Silvanna.
Yeah, I just grunted.
I bloodied and beaten to a pulp. Alexander is going to move towards non-hostily.
Alright. Yeah. Revulia just points her hammer and says, I deny thee passage.
I'm not trying to make passage for myself. I am trying to bring back the God of Justice. I am trying to bring
The
back...
God of Justice has charged me with protecting this gate, and I will protect it against all comers.
Is Maria with us?
She
Yeah,
is. She
teleported
plane
back
shifted
in.
back. She was able to plane shift back.
Okay, I look at her. I look at the God of Judgment, and I say, "Then you know, you have the ability to see through lies. So you know I could be telling the truth. I am telling the truth.
You are telling me what you think is the truth.
See? Like I said.
You could have been lied to and believe that it's the truth.
See? Like I
So
said, just ask her to remove the blindfold.
it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna work.
I'm just gonna
ask
look at her.
Why?
What if
Hold
I
on,
cast?
hold on. I just ask her. Why? Why is it so important that you wouldn't just unblind yourself?
She says, bring the girl within 60 feet of me.
What?
I motion for Maria to come, and I'm just motioning her to
Maria
stand beside
hesitantly
me.
steps forward.
Yeah. Well, I take her by, the
Yeah.
side, just not grabbing her hands and see. Yeah.
Alright, he says, no. Yeah, she says, what you say is true, but I still deny thee passage.
What?
No, I just asked her.
If you,
So, why not remove the blindfold and see for yourself?
she says, I do see for myself,
Oh, yeah?
but I still deny thee passage.
Oh, so you're just
Should
being a bitch
Bahamut
right now.
return,
Okay.
this way, what was it? Bahamut sacrificed himself for a reason. I do not know that reason. All I know is that he charged me that in the event of his death, I am to guard this bridge and none are to pass.
I'm just gonna look at Maria.
Audie is going to quietly whisper to Vierl, it's like, hey, why don't we, just threaten. You don't actually have to follow through.
That's the last thing I want to do.
I'm going to look at Silvanna and I'm gonna look at Silvanna and Vierl, and I'm just gonna say, do you think you can get that done? Do you think you can kill a vampire god?
Well, I just have one question for her, and I move forward as well and ask: if Bahamut didn't want himself to be revived by his vessel, essentially, then why did he even leave a vessel?
In the first
Now,
place.
Revelia says, in the event that he returns to life, you can ask him yourself.
Yeah, that's the dilemma, right? If you don't allow Maria to pass, he would never, ever be brought back to life. And we wouldn't have the chance to ask him
Wait.
ourselves. So
So just
it would be reasonable to let us pass, right? To revive him, and you can ask him yourself, you know? Don't you just, like, contradict your own logic? Kind of way? I know it doesn't matter, but I'm still gonna roll for persuasion.
What's the contradiction?
I mean, she said, on the condition that Bahamut rise back, we can ask Bahamut. But
Yeah.
if Maria doesn't
We can't.
pass, we can't rise him. He's not.
She doesn't know.
We told her. She just doesn't choose to
She's saying
believe
you. She's telling what you think. You're telling her what you think is true.
us.
So she does not know.
So
She just says,
so it's just a question about the vampire god. That and Mephistopheles are two different things, right?
"That's
Yeah.
right."
true.
So we still have that whole problem going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked you. You guys think you? That's why Alexander asked you, Vierl, in particular, if you think you can kill a vampire god. I think you
Audie?
can.
Audie's like, I was like, well, I mean, as long as that's evil, I don't really have mind. I don't really mind killing it.
Well,
But Revelia doesn't seem evil. It's just misguided and stubborn. You know, lawful stupid.
and
Well, I'm asking you,
We're gonna-
Vierl. I'm asking you, Vierl. Do you think you can do that?
we had trouble fighting an archdevil. How much trouble we're gonna be given fighting a god? I may have Audiviator, but about the rest of you, and I'm only human.
I know you can do it, Vierl. You just have to believe in that. I know the both of you can see this through.
What are you doing, Alex? I don't like the tone of that.
Yep.
He casts Dimension Door and takes Maria through it.
I
to the other
cast
side.
counterspell.
Don't you fucking dare!
I cast counterspell. I do it.
You have to beat. You have to.
DC 15. Arcana check. Or no, Charisma check, I believe.
Yeah,
Charisma check,
charisma
yeah.
check.
DC 15,
Yeah.
have at it.
This will be
One
God.
paladin. Oh wait, I know what you're trying to do. God damn it, Alexander!
Yeah. Charisma check, right? So
Charisma
Yeah,
check.
you're gonna succeed. Oh my
I have
god!
He
advantage
does not.
on countering that. I have advantage because of my rope. All the magical effects.
That's only if it affects you.
That's only if it affects you.
If you had like Staff of the Mage on, then you might have had advantage, but no.
Hold
Not with
on.
the robe. Robes are defensive purely. So Alice, you teleport right behind Revulia, and when you do, she teleports in front of you.
No,
And says-
I was attempting to teleport into the gates.
Oh, okay
Yeah,
then.
he's
Yeah.
trying to sacrifice
Alex-
himself.
That's
That's it.
All right, so he teleports into the gates and vanishes. You see a flare.
Yeah.
As you see actually two flares as he and Maria are consumed by the gates.
I know. I had to. It was the only way.
Fuck.
All right.
Fuck.
Yeah, Maria's kind of just like staring at the gate in shock and realizing that she failed. So what do you two do?
I just fall on my knees at disbelief. Like, just in silence, I have nothing to say.
I'm gonna move forward. Shit, there's no corpse. There's no nothing. There's no nothing.
Yeah,
left.
it's all burnt up.
Yep, he has ascended to a higher plane.
Fuck you, Alex. I just cowed out like the loudest, angriest cry I ever had. And,
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna true polymorph at this point. Yep. I'm gonna
Into what?
turn into a plantar, and then I'm gonna charge.
What?
I'm gonna charge.
You're gonna charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna
All right, when
charge
you
at the whatever that bitch's name is, and I'm gonna kill her.
All right, as you charge, the gate flares and Bahamut steps out.
Actually, at this point, I smack
He
Bahamut.
does.
Yeah.
I smack
Really?
Bahamut. Yep. I smack Bahamut.
17 does not hit him.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
3
Be quiet,
attacks.
Alexander. You have no say in this.
Yeah.
You know, I have no say in this. Okay, I'll be
Yeah,
quiet.
you're already
I'm not-
dead, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just slap
Alright.
him with my greatsword. I don't care how wimpy the attack is. I don't care how.
It's just like a
non-lethal.
futile,
Yeah,
like,
it's like
out
a
of frustration.
Yeah, it's out for yeah.
Yeah, and when you do, Bahamut kind of looks down at you and says, "Are you satisfied now?"
No. Yeah.
All right, then. He exhales a breath onto you, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
All right.
Disadvantage.
I have advantage, so evens out.
Yeah.
19.
Evens out, so 19 is not enough.
Yep.
You are transmuted into harmless mist.
Yeah. All right. I just hiss at him. I leave my mist form into his mouth. Yeah, I just choke him. Like at
That's
this
not gonna
point,
choke him.
I'm so desperate and angry. At this point, I just don't care.
Yeah, he just steps right past you, just like scattering the mist as he steps, and then it coalesces back into a misty Silvanna form.
Yeah.
He looks down at Vierl and says, "And what about you, Vierl?"
What?
Says, "Are you going to try to attack me?"
What's the point?
I'm gonna inside.
I won't
you,
bring
Bahamut.
Alexander back.
Can I tell
Alright.
Bahamut is actually Bahamut? Because he's awfully weird and I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
really trust him.
you just walked up and attacked him.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make sure. Like, is the goddess?
All right, yeah, that's Bahamut.
Okay, it is. Like, at least from what I believe. So. Okay.
Yeah, from what you believe, he says. He looks at you and says,
That's
he looks at Vierl and says, "You're right, it won't." And he reaches up onto his back. He takes Alexander's unconscious body and he puts it on the ground in front of you.
What?
What?
He's like,
Ah!
of course he
Just
did.
like, "Oh my God."
I had
just
a feeling you. I had a
something.
feeling you were gonna do that, but
Yeah.
you know what? I still like that. That's great.
I
Yeah.
misform into Alex's mouth. Just choke him.
Yeah.
At this point,
That's not
I'm more
choking him.
angry
I'm
to Alex
still
than to
unconscious.
Bahamut.
Do I wake up?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't wake you up. It's like he's breathing damp air. That's all it is. It can't choke. You can't choke him. You are incapable of
Can
harming
I
anyone in
heal
this
him up?
form.
Like, I have Leon hands.
Yeah, you can use lay on hands.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm only gonna heal him for 1 HP, and then when he wakes up, I'm gonna slap him
Yes.
back to
1
unconsciousness.
HP. Yes. Do it. Do it, Vierl. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
I'll do it for 35 times. I have 35 HP.
Okay, so literally, this is what happened. Alex
That's
like,
amazing.
literally, Alexander's like, Vierl, and it's like,
Unconscious.
What?
Will, you
What is
stop
going
hitting
on?
me.
Every word, just
Okay,
like,
after-
what is going on? Just.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
after
God.
like the 20th time, I just give up and then I give him like 15 HP back.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, I tried. I'm just mad. Like I just throw all the water to the ground. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Oh my
I just.
God.
I just.
See,
do...
part of me was
Yeah.
also thinking that was a possibility. That if I did that in Bahamut came back, that would be something that he could do. But I was like,
don't
I was.
care.
I
We
was
don't
look-
care.
I know. You guys are pissed at me.
I just do all the dirty signs I can think of, like, you know, the worst of the worst I learned all these years, just like
All those
everything-
books,
Yes.
books that you've been like,
Yes,
researching. You
just
found
like-
every single swear word you
yeah,
can
everything
find.
goes
In
Now they're
Undead and Dwarvish and
Yeah.
Elvish, everything.
yeah, every language I don't repeat any one of them, just like slurp them out.
All right.
God.
Yep. And when you
Wow.
look back at Bahamut, you see that he's gone back to his old man form.
What about Maria? Is she back too?
No,
No.
she's
Not.
No, she's the vessel.
She's the vessel. I wasn't really the vessel.
No. But when he's in his old man form, you see that behind him there was a glowing child-sized form hiding behind him shyly.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I know exactly who that is, isn't?
It is. You do recognize it as Maria, except it's her more like her spirit.
Okay.
Ah,
I
Okay.
misform hugger, though it's like.
Where you try to hug her, it's
Yeah.
like.
You kind of do like hover hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I-
god.
Just slowly get up. Well, we did it.
Yeah, Mama just nods and says, "That's right, you did."
I just
very
look at
trying
him
day.
and you know, like saying, "Did you plan all this? I mean, including getting yourself attacked to get rid of Mephistopheles. Did you plan all this?"
Bahamut just gives this. You know how sometimes old people give like these
Yeah,
very
like-
silly grins. Yeah, he just gives you that silly grin. He just nods.
This was all part of his
Yeah,
plan.
this
Of
was
course
all
it
part of
was.
the plan,
He knew this. Oh wow.
Yeah, he knew Mephistopheles will come
Oh,
and
wow.
to try to.
It was the
grab-
perfect
yeah.
bait.
Yeah.
It was the perfect bait. Yeah.
He just
Does
says,
she know?
"Well."
I just point at the goddess that was
This-
guarding the
He
bridge.
said, "No." He just he says, "No." She never asked. You gotta forgive. He says, "Forgive her. She's a little stiff when it comes to her duty."
So you just make
we-
it more
we-
convincing by
we-
having the
we
fool
did-
that guards the bridge doesn't know the full thing. So
No, I look at
I gotta give
I
it
look
to
at-
that. That's really good. That's really cool.
that is a really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it was quite the play you made, Bahamut. It's risky.
Yeah. I just lie down on the ground. Oh, by the way, can I turn back now? I just realized
"Are
when
you
I
going
lie
to-"
on the ground, I'm misformed. So I was like,
He says, "Are you going to try to hurt me again?"
no. I was angry at you, but you bring Alex back, so. And Bonnie
Yeah.
back, so.
I'm just sitting.
Are
like,
you trying to
cross-legged.
lie to him,
No,
Silvanna?
definitely not. I like.
No, that's
All right.
I was really
So
pissed. Like,
Well, she was more
Yeah.
acting out because of Alexander's death.
I
that
would
was
be
more
Yes, sir.
God
Yeah.
killing willing at that
Yeah.
moment.
So so Bahamut doesn't even snap his fingers. Silvanna's reverted back into her physical form.
Yep. I hug Alex, slap him twice, saying I didn't get to slap you, but I did. Now, just twice. And then I go
Ow.
kind of like fetch Maria. Well, kind of. Yeah. You take 2 hit points of slap damage.
Plus 10 points of humiliation damage.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, I'm unconscious. no, I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
gonna hug Maria at this point. Just like, you wouldn't let me hug her when you're alive, but at least right now.
Yeah, she hugs you back.
Yeah,
Seems like a
yeah.
good time.
That's what this was all about. It was about getting the hug with Maria.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right, bitches. But yeah, no, I'm just glad that, well, at least she's not fully gone.
Can I walk up to Maria and talk to her?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. I walk up to her and I say, I told you. We were gonna bring him back.
Yeah.
I do like a faint smile.
My
Yeah,
cheek is puffing up from all
Yeah.
the slapping.
Yeah, she just wants to, she just hugs you.
Oh, I hug her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. So now you're back. Well,
What's the plan?
What's the plan?
I think the plan is.
Bahamut says,
No, I'm
the
not talking
plan
to you. I'm
is
talking
for
to
you
Bahamut.
guys.
Oh, Bahamut.
rest.
Yeah, we're both talking to
Yeah,
Bahamut.
we're
You've taken a
ignoring
serious
Alex
beating.
entirely. Just like, nope.
Yeah, Bahamut's just going to say, you guys need to rest. I have some vermin I need to clean out of my house.
Yes, please.
Yes, you
Oh
do.
my God.
And then he turns into his platinum, back into his platinum form, roars an earth-shattering roar, and then leaps off. And as he does, you see him start exhaling a blinding white light as he flies across the landscape.
What the?
And
Yeah.
basically, you can hear squeals of devils as they're disintegrated by it.
Nice.
I'm just lying down at this bridge of light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll
like lying
give
on
Vierl a hug as
a heated
well.
bed.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hugs for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, not
sure.
for you. Not for you.
No, not
Yeah,
for
not
me.
for
I love how everyone's mad at me. It's
Yeah.
great. I love it.
Yeah.
But
What do you
anyway,
expect?
yeah.
No, I know. No, it's completely justified.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of shit.
But anyway, yeah.
And you
We're-
talk about
Yeah.
let's not make any rash decisions here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Grit.
yeah.
If you
Hey, listen,
do that
listen.
again, I'll raise you as a zombie, and then you'll never ever
And then
do that again.
I'll be under Silvanna's control.
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah.
We'll have quite a talk with your mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
true. Now she's my patron right now. I'm.
Oh God, you could get her on the phone right now.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's son misbehaved. Call parent. Oh my God.
I do look at them and I say, I think we could all use a bit of a rest.
We can,
Yep.
and there's no better place to rest than here, just right under that bitch's nose, which would be nice. I just walk towards her in a range that she wouldn't be able to smite, but it's like just a fingers away, and I lie down on the ground, just snore in front of her, just like
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah, she just like shrugs.
Yeah.
What happens though is like you're sleeping, is you're fake sleeping. You accidentally roll right into the range.
Yeah.
And
No,
what she does is
I
she
did-
takes her hammer
No,
and she uses
no,
it
I
to just
wasn't
push you out of
sleeping.
range.
I fake sleeping. I do it
Yeah.
intentionally to piss her off, but not provoke
Just-
anything.
Yeah, she's not particularly pissed off.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem even that angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like.
I do look at that and I go, yeah, she did seem rather
Stiff. I
stiff.
just muffed the word stiff.
Yeah.
I mean, if we do we want to take camp here or do we want to actually
We should
attempt
take
to-
camp here and then plane ship back because Vierl's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vierl needs to recharge.
We
Yeah.
need at least 2 days.
All right. Well, I'll at least set up the camp. You two relax. Take care.
Yeah.
You do that. No
Everyone's
one's
just
helping you.
Absolutely bitter.
Yeah.
Absolutely bitter.
Yeah.
When you, as you guys are discussing this, Maria's ghost, she just tugs at Vierl's sleeve for a moment and or beckons you guys to follow her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I follow her.
All right. I'll follow her.
Sure.
All right, yeah. When you follow her across, you see the gatehouse that the devils were guarding. They're no longer there, but the gatehouse, which was actually befouled and scratched up by the devils, they had apparently taken their time to try to defile the place.
Oh.
It's been restored.
Okay.
It's been just magically restored. Maria leads you inside, and you see that there's actually beds in there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Wait, we passed through the bridge?
No, you're going back across to where you originally came off the bridge.
Yeah, this was just a gatehouse that was nearby.
I was like,
So,
can we just
I
piss
see,
the
I see,
bitch off?
I see
Just,
that
like,
bed.
cross
I
through
see
the
that
bridge?
bed, and I am like, oh.
Yeah. So dead.
Bahamut.
Yeah.
Yep.
Poof.
Yeah, I also pass out.
Yeah. I didn't take as much damage, but the emotional strain on everything. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I
Yes,
find the nearest
especially
bed.
emotion strain.
Yeah, I lay on one of the bed, just starting
All
to.
right. So you guys can get an extended rest
Yes.
amid the sounds of Bahamut cleansing his realm.
Yeah. Knowing
It's a good
that-
sound to sleep
yeah,
to.
It's a really
Yeah.
nice sound.
Um,
Yeah.
No, but thematically, that's what Alex would do. It's just
That's what would happen.
we are
Yeah.
pissed because you didn't consult us. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
You just
I was
went
also
on and
like,
did it.
because basically you guys were creating a distraction, and I kind of went, well, this
Yeah.
is the
I know,
best
but
chance for me to do
yeah,
that.
it doesn't like thematically it fits, but it doesn't lessen
Yeah.
the anger we had towards you. So yeah, it's like
Yes,
lawful stupid.
yes, I'll change my alignment right now. It's LS now. There we go.
Yeah, that's lawful stupid.
Yeah.
All right,
There we go.
everyone back to full health, I assume.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh my
you guys
God.
wake up with 13 temp hit points. Just saying.
Yeah.
Hey.
All
A
right.
little bit helps.
Oh my God.
All right,
That was a hell of a fight.
so we wake up
Yeah.
and what are we seeing right now?
When you wake up, it's still the same dawn, like lighting outside that you left. It's like time has frozen at that point. Or maybe that's just like the ambient lighting of the place.
Mhm.
When you look outside, the bridge is still there. You see Revelia still guarding it.
Quite
It's just very
pointless,
stubbornly
but-
just sitting there.
Yeah, but I think that's suitable for her. Like, her thick skulls will probably just, sit there forever. It's fine. Yeah. Just let it lie there. A recharge. Vierl.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we roll
roll
1d
for
1d6.
recharge, so we can get the hell out of here. Deal with
Yeah, we need
Ooh.
2 more charges. We have
Two
to
more
stay
charges.
another
2
day.
more. All right.
I am attempting to think,
Sightseeing.
okay, Vierl is very mad at me, and Silvanna is very mad at me. I need to think of a way to say sorry, and I attempt to cook them breakfast.
Alright.
The best of my abilities.
I'm just twitching
can
my
try.
eyebrows right now because you guys can't see. But has Alex ever made breakfast before?
Yeah, I don't think he has ever made breakfast before.
Is it?
I
a
guess
Dex
what?
one?
You know what I can make? You know what? I'm making toast.
Great.
Great.
And I just show up with 2 slices of toast each,
Yeah.
like 2 for each of us, and I put a little bit of butter on each of them. And I just say, I know this isn't exactly the best apology, but it's the one that I've can come up with.
Vierl grabs the plate
Yeah.
reluctantly and says,
Too.
just let my anger die down a bit.
Just let me eat my anger. All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's. And I just nodded both of them. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's a weird kind of content smile
Mhm.
to a certain extent
Mm.
on Alexander's face as he sits down to just set up camp, and so it's sort of like a calmness
Yeah.
that he hasn't felt in a while.
Yeah.
After we finish the breakfast, can I find Maria? Just trying to have her, give us a tour of the place. It's a fair chance you
Yeah.
come to.
Like, oh yeah, we'll go around Celestia. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
towards
is,
the place.
Yeah. It's like too good of a chance.
Is there just out of curiosity, Falcon? Is there anything in the gatehouse other than just the beds?
Oh,
There you go.
the loot from the devils. We got a great sword and whatever Mephistopheles left behind. Well,
If they dropped, yeah.
Yeah, if they
Mephistopheles left nothing
they-
behind.
well,
they
Sludge
didn't
Bub
leave
and
anything?
Screwtape all left.
However, you did get their swords.
Vorpal
Actually, you only
sword.
get
I heard you
tape
said
sword.
it. I heard you said it. It's Vorpal sword.
Yeah, you do get Screwtape's Vorpal sword. Slug Gold was actually thrown into the gate and destroyed.
Oh, right.
Revelia had did it while you guys were taking your rest.
Yeah.
Ah,
we
like the
were fighting
body,
him,
yeah.
and then he.
Well, not the body, the sword, because according to her, the sword is an evil weapon, and she didn't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's an
okay.
evil, unholy avenger type of sword.
Yep.
So can
So-
I grab the sword and
No!
try and inspect it?
Shield Guardian is
Okay,
taking
no.
the sword.
Shield Guardian
that's-
doesn't know how to use the sword.
I know,
That's-
but Shield Guardian is taking it.
I'm
Alright.
still in the doghouse. No, this makes sense.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. So I cast Identify on the sword, basically.
All right. It's just a normal Vorpal Greatsword, except it lets you 3 times per day cast Silence from it.
Oh, so that's why it's called the Sword of Silence.
Yeah, that's why he named it Silence, because he can cast Silence from it thrice per day.
So great Vorpal.
A Vorpal Greatsword, and it lets you cast Silence from it.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Silence.
Pretty nice weapon.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I think it might be good for Vierl because you're proficient in swords, right, Vierl?
Yeah,
Well,
but
you
if it's a
can't
great
sneak
sword.
attack with a great
Oh, is
sword.
it a
It's a
great sword?
great sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plus I already have Audiviator, so I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna
Yeah.
get any replacement for this one.
Yeah, so I think we'll just keep it and we can use it as a
Yeah.
mantelpiece, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang it over the fire.
Achievements.
Yeah, achievements.
I want to
Yeah.
hang it in the Lakewood Keep, just like.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
We have way more powerful weapons, so we don't really need it.
Mm.
Well, still though, being able to decapitate something on a natural 20 is not something to sneeze at.
Yeah.
No.
Given the number of crits you were rolling this time
We
around.
have so many
Yeah.
hits. Oh my god, so many
I
hits.
can't believe how many crits we had.
Yeah.
I think there was one other session where it was just crits at the wazoo, but then
Yeah.
Yeah.
the fact that it was this fight.
Yeah.
What's amazing.
This is amazing.
All right. So,
So I will roll
when-
another 1d6 if
well, you guys are going to be spending another day resting, and it's going to take Bahamut at least that long to finish up.
Cleaning up the place.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm asking Maria to give me a tour of the place.
Yeah. Once you're done eating and getting ready, refreshing yourself
Yeah,
for the day,
I would join in.
Yeah.
Maria's ghost shows up, and she equally gives you the guided tour of the place.
Nice. It must be a dream come true to her, like because
Yeah, it is.
it's like every believer ended up in
Yeah,
here. and-
She's in paradise. She's
Yeah.
getting her eternal reward.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I guess.
I'm looking at this and I
Yeah.
think I'm just thinking to myself, I probably would have loved to have seen this place.
I'm marking all the sites in my journal.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been keeping journals on the back of Strahd's journal, just as a mockery of him.
Make
Yeah.
use the journal.
Yeah,
You're
just
ripping
make
out
use
all
of
those
them
like
pages.
emotional little
Yeah.
entries. You're like, pfft.
Yeah,
Yeah, screw that.
yeah.
Yeah, rip it out.
It's okay. Here's where Bahamut stopped that one pit fiend. You can see
Yeah.
his smushed remains over there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I specifically draw the gate and draw the goddess into a kind of a dummy face, cartoony dumb face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Thick
just a mocking
skull,
like
yeah.
face.
I just
Yeah.
write down a thick skull, stern,
Yeah.
probably virgin. Yeah, just like that.
All right.
Yeah, I just draw pictures. Basically taking down the view. Besides the jokes, all jokes aside, I'm taking down the view and writing down what we saw this whole place. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Damn it, you're beating me to it. I can't draw fast enough.
Yeah, Vierl's just taking it all in.
Yeah, it is actually quite impressive. Like it's under,
Yeah.
especially under. It's especially like under the
Yeah.
under the sun, under the rising sun. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice.
All right, so. Yeah.
The fact that showed up in Times
Yeah.
New Roman.
All right.
He just
God.
typed.
Yeah,
He
it's like,
just
I
typed.
like how you're putting it on my portrait.
Yeah,
too.
we're just putting it on top of Vierl's portrait.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Nice.
One sec.
there we
Let me
go,
just move
there we
that
go.
there.
Yeah,
There you go.
There
there
you
we
go.
go.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Wait, this is where all the lawful good people go to, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a chance you could see Roland in here?
Oh, right.
Maybe.
Is there
Yeah.
a chance?
That's a good question.
Because he's a
Yeah,
silver
because
dragon.
he passed on, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
he
right. He
passed
died. He finally got his death.
he? So would we see Roland's spirit perhaps here?
I would love to see his spirit.
I
It
would
be
love
int-
to see
it would love to see Roland again.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Can we check?
Yeah. Maria will actually take you to where he is.
Sweet.
you find him or the other members from the Order of the Silver Dragon. They're there.
Oh, is there a leader there?
Yes.
The guy we fought?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he's probably all right now.
Yeah, he's
probably
finally
alright.
been cleansed of his
He's
hatred.
found his peace, but I was like, I look at him and I said, "You still plague Barovia for a time."
Let's
Yeah.
Yeah.
just go find Roland. Silvanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Roland nearby?
Yeah, Roland
he's-
sees you guys. He actually detaches himself from the gaggle and comes up to you. He says, "Friends, it has been some time, hasn't it?"
Oh my god,
certainly
Roland,
has.
come
Yes.
here.
Hey, Roland!
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, he gives Silvanna a hug. Literally, just like picks her up off the ground. Especially in his, and he looks pretty impressive, especially in his shining new armor.
Yeah, especially he's like in, fully flesh, well, not flesh,
Yeah.
back to himself
Mhm.
because we never
Yeah,
actually
back to his
see-
original,
Yeah.
back to his original self. You can see what he looked like in life. And he turns to Alexander and says, "Alexander, I hope my sword has been of some use to you."
Oh, it's been quite
Yeah.
good. This sword is I'm not gonna lie, this sword has saved my life today. It really has.
He says, "I'm glad." He says, "I'm glad." He turns to you, Vierl, and says, "And how have you been, Vierl?"
Pretty good. And you look well. Do you guys protect the realm or something? I don't think you need armor if you're not going to do that.
He says, "Oh, we've had to protect the realm."
Yeah. This
Really
job
fun.
never really ends.
Yeah.
He says, well, let's be fair. The devils kind of started it. They broke in when we told them to stay out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
I
trust you teach them a lesson, right? Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he leads you in, and he actually shows you. He actually leads you into what almost like a glorified version of Argynbost's manor.
Oh.
Hey.
It takes you
That's
to the barracks that have been built in onto the side, and he shows you in his room over his bed. He's got mounted on plaques the heads of 2 horned devils and an ice devil.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ah. Beautiful trophies, Roland.
Yeah.
Says, "I am glad you think so, and I see you got one of your own." And he indicates the sword Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
this is a particularly annoying pit fiend, but we had our past cross before, but we took care of
Well,
it.
I'll just say that Vierl pretty much took down 2 pit fiends.
Yeah.
He looks at Vierl with a smile and says, "So the rogue has finally become a warrior. Nice."
Yeah.
Well, I do rely on more cunning than brute force.
He says, "And that would make you a formidable opponent indeed.
Yeah.
If you get the chance, I would love a chance to spar with you."
I'll be willing to take that offer.
Yeah.
But not today. We have to go home. Or tomorrow we have to go home.
Well, today, then tomorrow we can go home. We can spare one more day in here if you want to.
Well, I think we have to. You guys want to talk with Bahamut first before we all leave?
Yeah, I'm curious to talk with him before we go.
All right. Maybe another time.
Alright.
I just
Yeah, maybe
don't know
another
when.
time.
Yeah.
He says, "I look forward to it. If not in this life, then certainly the next."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vierl is
And I
gonna
ju- I-
enter the Pantheon. Well,
Yeah, the
spell as
Pantheon.
well, so,
I just
yeah.
I pat Roland on the back and I just say, "You take care of yourself."
Yeah.
Yep, he pats you on the back too. He says, "You too, my friend."
Yeah, on the way out, I say, well, with all the things I'm doing, I don't think it'll take long for me to die.
It surely won't. Yeah. Remember, we still
Alright.
got a god to fight. So
We still have a
Yeah.
vampire god to fight.
There's
Mm.
that.
We got
Alright.
that.
We
When
tried
you
to
guys-
find Bahamut. Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys go out, you see that Maria isn't there. Your friend Sergis is.
Oh,
Sergis.
Sergis!
Yay.
He's
And when he speaks, and when he speaks, he says, "Ah, there you are. I had a feeling I'd find you here."
I'm kind of sorry that we couldn't bring you back. Well, you were mutilated. Sorry about that.
Says, nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
At any rate, Bahamut would like to speak with you. He sent me to collect you.
Oh,
That's nice.
That's great.
by all means, we're going to look for him. We're going to look for him ourselves. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
So Sergus lets you climb onto his back, and then he leaps out and he starts flying. And as he flies, you can get like the panoramic view of Celestia. You see all the beautiful white buildings, the glorious fields and forests and mountains, and all the devastation that was inflicted by the devils is no longer present.
Yeah.
You're guessing Bahamut flew around and repaired it all.
Awesome.
That's really
All right.
good.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you're actually seeing it as it was meant to be seen.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, not on fire.
Yeah,
Not on
no
fire.
devils, no
Yeah.
Piffins. It's
Yeah.
better.
When and after a few minutes, you arrive at one of the mountain at one of the mountains that make up Celestia, and in front of a massive platinum palace with diamond windows and golden bricks leading up
Nice.
to the palace. And Sergus, when he looks at you guys, he says very seriously, says, "This palace is Bahamut's dragon hoard. Don't mess with it."
Yeah, sure.
I immediately
Of course.
look at Silvanna. Don't
I
mess
won't
with
do
it.
anything. Why? I'm not the rogue and the.
He says, "I saw you cover up spooky over parts. Don't even think about it."
Yeah,
Right.
but it's not like Zabugio is like a trophy. It's not like.
Yeah, that's
Here is
fair.
like,
That's
yeah,
fair.
so-
I just considering the fact that I did notice that. Well, actually, no. I don't know if Alex would have noticed you slashing at Bahamut while he was unconscious.
No,
he
you
wouldn't
wouldn't.
know that.
No.
Yeah,
Virul's,
no, so-
Virul slap you and revive you after. after.
Yeah,
you
after
do
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
that
You
I
don't
don't know
know.
about
You don't
that.
know.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I do trust you though. I think we can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just remember, Bahamut might be a god of good, but he's also a god of justice, and he is a dragon.
Yeah.
Don't mess with his hoard.
Yeah.
Um,
Loves their horde.
Mhm.
Yeah, anyway, Sergus leads you into the palace, and you come into this massive, glorious platinum and gold throne room.
Mhm.
There's 8 thrones. 7 of them are arranged these massive thrones are arranged in sort of a U shape
Oh.
in front of the 8th one, which sits above them all. You see, each of the 7 lower thrones are inhabited by an ancient gold dragon, each one bigger and more glorious than Sergus.
Oh.
And the 8th and highest thrones occupied by Bahamut's platinum dragon form.
Okay. So
I approach
quite
and
a
bow.
welcoming, actually.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bahamut says, "Welcome.
Uh,
I hope you're rested."
Yes, we
Yep.
got our rest and we're ready. We're ready for the next step.
So
He
what are the
says-
plans?
He says, "There is only one final step.
Okay.
As you know, the vampire god is resurgent.
Yes.
He had enough. I know you destroyed Skolzan, his high priest,
Mhm.
but apparently that accursed monster had enough power to bring him back
Wow.
without his phylactery. So if you're able to kill him, he'll just be dead."
That's
Okay.
at least some good news, I guess.
That sounds good.
Right now, Skolzan is entrenched inside of his domain, inside of the vampire's god's shadow domain. He's attempting at a ritual to try to bring him back.
Have we? I do look at Bahamut and I say, the pieces of the vampire god. Were we successful in finding and destroying them?
Many of them were, yes. But with the help of the Quorum, he was able to kidnap and kill many of my servants. He's hoping to use them as a substitute.
Okay.
I don't know how successful he'll be.
Yeah, but it doesn't fit, right? Because it's not his own.
No.
flesh, so-
He's attempting to use it as a prosthesis.
Yeah.
Right.
Ah,
So it could work, but it would be like a
Huge
it would be
debuff
like
on the.
it would be a
Yeah.
huge debuff, or it would be like half work.
Yeah.
Like he'd be at 50% essentially.
Exactly. Given time, he'd be able to adapt.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should give him that time. Do you?
Nope.
No, I
Nope.
100% agree.
He sees his draconic face twist into a smile and says, "Yes, we shouldn't. Of all living creatures, I and I alone know where his lair is.
Oh,
And I'll send you there so that Archdevil doesn't have to waste charges."
cool.
Perfect.
Right away. Perfect.
Then
He says, "Something you should know.
okay.
Sophia's inspiration to create that was from the vampire god. He may not be able to resist the god-killing aspect of it, but he can certainly do things to stop the teleportation effects."
Oh.
So
So we can't
Yeah.
gate a man like.
we
kill
can't
him.
gate him to
Yeah.
a specific. We have to go to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to his
Yep.
lair.
The hope was when he had Archdevil created, the hope was that Sophia would use it to kill myself and any other god that could get in his way.
Yeah.
And then he could destroy her afterwards. But,
He is cornered now.
Yeah.
So there's
Yes.
some chance.
however, aside from Skolzan, his mightiest servants are with him. He looks at Silvanna and says, "Your family."
What?
Uh,
There's
You-
They they killed most of my family. That's the.
He's
Yeah.
transformed them into monsters,
Yeah.
into grotesque parodies of themselves. Your family's souls are still in there, raging against the bombs of their prison and unable to interfere.
Is there any way to free their souls, their spirits?
Bahamut says, "You'll have to destroy them, one by one."
That would be a daunting task. For I fear
Yes.
their skills more than, well,
more than
Mephistopheles,
Mephistopheles?
actually, yeah.
Legitimately? Because
I'm
Christ.
serious. Like,
Yes, you should legitimately fear them.
because they know
They were-
me. They know.
Oh, they know you.
Yeah,
so
they trained
okay,
me.
Plus
that's
they-
true.
Plus,
They
there are like
were-
7 of them.
Yeah.
Yes, there's 7 of them, and each one of them is a very high-level adventurer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
You just
And
had
they
the
are
numbers
very
advantage.
smart when it comes to fighting.
Yeah. True.
They are very smart.
Mhm.
So Bahamut says, "Yeah, it will not be an easy fight. Perhaps more than anything, it's going to be the hardest fight you've ever engaged in. Even harder than Mephistopheles, even harder than Zabukiel."
Is there any
But if
way
we-
you can, assist us, like, in
He says,
any way?
"I cannot come.
No, not.
I
coming.
was weakened. I would be very weakened
Yeah,
outside of this, outside of my domain.
definitely.
And if I went there, I would present them with an irresistible target of opportunity.
Yes.
Yes, no, that.
Not just them, but also my other enemies. Who are coming, I will bet anything that they are watching and gauging my strength.
Yeah. I'm just asking. Is there?
Nor
any...
can Kyra, nor will Kyra go with you.
Oh, okay.
She will not. If she goes there, she will simply die, and die painfully.
Yeah. She's the violent.
And I would honestly ask for Kyra to stay. At least possibility she could be some service to you.
Yeah. It's
This
just.
is just
Is there
it's
any
just-
other assistance we can?
Here's an idea, Silvanna. Maybe we can ask if there's a way, if there's a gift that he can give us, like supplies.
Yeah.
Not
what's
even
what
gifts, more like.
Bahamut says. "But I'm not sending you into the. I'm not going to send you into the lion's den alone."
So who's coming with us?
You hear footsteps behind you, and when you turn, you
Oh,
see
no.
Iona is there, ready for garbed up in a dress that looks
Oh
like it's
my
woven
God.
out of metal, and she has a blazing sword in one hand.
Mother son field trip.
Oh, Iona!
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Bahamut
Oh,
says,
Your mom is.
"Iona is a goddess of life. Her
Wait.
power should help counteract the vampire abilities that they will doubtlessly deploy against you."
But isn't that gonna make her a target too? We were
He says-
thinking subtle approaches, something.
Well, I
more
He
mean,
says,
she's
guarded.
gonna.
aside from me, she has the best chance of standing against them.
All right.
Yeah. I go to my mother and I say, "Are you sure about this?"
She says, I volunteered.
Of course you did. I guess a little bit of that rubbed off on me.
Yes. She says, yes, I heard about what you did at the gates.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you do that again.
We're like, at the background, and then we heard that and says, "Yeah, don't do that again."
I promise. I promise I won't do any more drastically rash decisions.
You just do rash decision and drastic decisions.
But not drastically rash.
Yeah. But anyway, we
All
thank
right.
Bahamut for, well, actually I'm gonna thank Iona as well, just like
Yeah.
for accompany us to this meeting. And are we ready to go?
All right.
I think so.
Before you go on to there,
Mm-hmm.
before you go there, Bahamut is going to exhale onto all of you.
Okay.
And if your charisma score is not 22, it becomes 22.
Yay!
Wow.
Yay!
That's amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
Jesus.
When you can't level up and get any extra hit points from it.
Yeah.
But he says, I have a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get.
True.
I give him a respectful nod.
Yeah.
This means everyone's gonna get +6 in my aura.
Oh, this means
Yeah.
everyone's
Awesome,
gonna get more temporary hit points from me.
Oh, it does.
And
How many?
heal-
How many?
Yeah, and healing more.
Also, the temporary hit points, Silvanna, that you gave them
Mhm.
reset, so it's as if you guys took another extended rest.
Nice.
Yeah.
As far as the temporary hit points are.
So warlock level plus charisma modifier. Holy shit, 19 plus 6, so 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warlock
Nice.
level half. So 19.
My charisma save is 12. Yeah.
Yes. Look at those numbers, baby.
Mine's
Look at those
30,
numbers.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's roll higher. It's fine. 30. Stupidly
That's
high.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at these numbers.
That's
You are.
beautiful.
This is going to be. It's a beautiful thing to behold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Plus
god.
6
Right.
charisma just notched it
So
up.
Bahamut says, "So are you ready to go?"
Yeah.
Yes. I
Yep.
think we
I
are.
would say we are.
Let's
Alright,
finally end this.
All right, then he he raises his head and he roars loudly.
Mhm.
And as he does, like the throne room, the glories of Celestia are just replaced. You find yourself in this black void.
Oh.
You're standing on a bridge. Behind you, the bridge is shattered. You can't see if anything led past it. But the bridge leads up about 100 feet to a floating moat of rock and earth floating in the middle. It looks like the ruins of a temple, of some kind of profane temple on it, made of stone and covered in rusted iron. So it looks like it's covered in blood.
Mhm.
Around you in the darkness, you're able to somehow see like these rocks, these shards of these rocks floating, like nothing, like just suspended in midair. And on the ground, you see that there's like these streaks of blood, like bloody bodies were dragged up the stairs into this temple across this bridge.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
One final thing you also notice is that all of you are glowing slightly.
Oh. Nice.
There's just like a visible manifestation of Bahamut's blessing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And from within the temple, echoing from within, you hear Skolzan speaking. He's intoning some words. You can't tell what those words are, but you can clearly tell they are baleful words of dark power.
Okay.
All right.
You guys have 10 hit points of 15. Just saying. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
So,
15.
Yeah, 15 total.
So, Yona says, "Are we ready to finish this?"
Do it.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, we.
Fly.
All right, across the bridge, up the stairs, and into the temple. When you get in there, you see it's like this open area. There's a massive pit in there. It's like multiple tiers. Like it's got multiple tiers, like almost like the seats of an arena.
Mhm.
Like something. It's almost like a crater. In fact, like something smashed a hole in there, like something massive, like a meteor just fell down and hit it there. There are multiple broken columns, several ledges that once allowed people to sit in there and overview and look out over whatever was happening inside of the temple at the time.
Mhm.
The carvings on the temple have been faded. It look like they faded away over time, like they've been worn down. There's evidence that there was some kind of a fight that went on in here at one point. Like a lot of some of the columns are melted and
Mhm.
the melted rock are re-solidified into almost like sideways icicles. If that makes sense.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's rubble that from other smashed columns that are scattered all over the place. There's gaping holes in the floor, allowing you to look through and see the abyss beyond. But you also see that the crater in front of you, like the lower parts of the crater, can't be seen. It's completely full of blood, and there are the exsanguinated piles of bodies of not just of Bahamut's servants, but also of Quan that you see.
Mhm.
On the highest ledge, you see Skulzan is up there. He's reading from a tattered, worm-ridden book. He's also surrounded by a silvery red field. Like him and the rock that he's on is surrounded by this field. You're not sure what that effect is. But perhaps most disturbingly, you see scattered around the room, waiting to see waiting for you to enter, are Silvanna's family. Every one of them has like these massive deformed growths that have apparently cancerously merged with them.
Gruden is gonna.
Yeah, they're
my
all
blade.
they're all turned to look at you as you enter. As you enter, Skulzan stops reading from his book and he looks down at you with a smile. And when he does, he's still in his lich form that you remember. He says, "So you made it. Welcome back. Welcome home, Silvanna."
I just spit on the ground. That's it. That's my response.
I draw my blade and I'm looking at him now.
Words are.
I just look at him and I say,
Yeah.
"We've come to finish this once and for all."
He says, "This isn't the end. This is only the beginning." And then he makes a gesture, and Silvanna's family gets ready, and you. And the one that was Cain speaks. They said when he speaks, it sounds like all of their voices together mingling. He says,
Shit.
"You have returned to the flock, Silvanna. No one ever leaves their family behind.
You're
No
but
one."
puppets. You're not my family.
And that's where we'll stop for the night.
Alright, let's do it.
Yep, I had the feeling. Let's go.
Oh god.
that's
Let's
amazing.
go. Oh man, what a session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were so pissed at you, Alex.
Yeah, we really were.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you guys. I mean, I did. To be fair, I did say that I was gonna do that last session.
No.
Yes, I
No,
just-
none
you
of
had
us caught that.
plan.
Even if you
I
said it,
Okay,
none of us
here's
caught
what
that.
happened. I said it to Falcon, and then Falcon said, "Well, you could dimension door, but that might still be a problem." And he interpreted it as like dimension door to the gate and throw her in. And I was like, no. I mean, jump into the gate with her.
Yeah.
That's what I meant
Yeah.
by that.
But we didn't catch on. I thought like you're gonna dimension
Yeah.
door and then throw her in. That's what
Me
I also
too.
thought.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like we
Because
never
I knew
thought you were gonna just throw yourself. into
here's the
gate.
thing, because I knew for a fact that she was gonna just teleport like block, right?
Mhm.
Like I knew that was what would happen, because that seemed to be like her the thing that she was doing, and I saw that during the fight. So I realized that if I dimension door to the side and tried to throw Maria in, it probably wouldn't work. So that's why, and then that's
we
why
were
I said,
thinking like do a feint attack. So
"Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
you
see."
dimension door to one side near the gate. Looks like you're gonna charge in with Maria yourself, and then you toss like a curveball, just toss to her from the other side.
Yeah.
But you,
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I feel bad though. I feel so bad. I'm sorry.
No, we were thinking legitimately like Falcon wouldn't bring you back this time.
Yeah, that's how I thought.
Yeah,
this,
that's
like,
why we're
legit
so
wouldn't
scared,
come
like-
back.
We were like, shit, we're down one member. Like,
Yeah.
it's permadeath because I feel like Bahamut wouldn't have that kind of power when he just got restored. Like, he just
Yeah.
barely got
Well-
back from Maria.
Well, he did destroy like an ancient artifact all on
Yeah.
his own. So I was like, well, that is a possibility that he could bring me back. But it's also like Alexander realized, like Alexander's
willing
entire
to sacrifice.
yeah, well, like Alexander's entire life has been based around Bahamut. He has been the paladin of Bahamut for all of his life, and if he had to make the judgment call, like, would I be willing to give my life to bring back Bahamut? And that was how he responded.
Just
to that.
imagine how pissed Iona will be.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
curious
when
because
you're,
well,
like,
here's the thing. It seemed almost like Iona knew about that. Like she knew that I
Yeah.
tried to risk my life
Kind of
in the
feels
end.
like it.
We're gonna have quite a talk during dinner, young man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like I made a mess in the kitchen and now I'm just in the
like-
timeout. I'm in a
Yeah.
timeout chair.
Yeah. But really,
my
you scared the shit out of us. I mean,
Yeah.
in character and out of character.
Scaring and out of character. Oh
It's
man.
like, oh.
Well, we'll all be together for the final fight.
Yeah. Now this is where I think death.
This
will
is
be
where
relevant.
permadeath is.
Yeah, this will be
Yeah.
a permadeath. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Goddess herself is like even on the battlefield. You would imagine the scale of this fight.
The only thing that sucks is because we were going right away. I still don't have my cloak of ancients.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
right. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
yet 7 day.
It's not a week. I feel so stupid because I summoned them for. Yeah, Vierl's got that, which will be very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Wait, how does it work though? Like once I become unconscious, do I activate it, or it's when I'm actually dead?
When you actually die.
When you
Yeah,
drop to
ah.
0 hit points
Oh.
without dying.
Then unconscious.
So you just will literally pop back at full hit points with the no conditions on you.
Yeah.
All right.
Full hit points, not full spell slots, but full hit points, no conditions.
Okay.
Oh, what? No,
Basically, you're using your spell slots through your shadow copy.
Oh, I see.
Ah.
The shadow copy is the one that's taking the lumps from you for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's really good feat because it's similar to the celestial feat, but celestial feat is like not that good. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's interesting, like it's like your patron is literally going to be in the fight
be
with
in the
us.
battlefield. So
Yeah,
I kind of
that's what we-
wonder. I mean, I don't want to down the mode, but what if something really happens to Iona? I wonder what my powers will act. It's like it'll be super weird because I don't think anyone ever fought the battle with their patron.
with their patron. Yeah.
Like probably never ever.
Well, it's weird because
Yeah.
for all of my sessions of playing D&D, I've never had that come up where it's like,
Yeah.
what happens if your patron dies? Do you just lose all your magic?
That'll be
Yeah.
interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I'll be damned if Iona dies.
Well,
first
you
and-
just pull out the rod. Just pull out the.
No,
the-
that
the-
means I
the-
lost everything as a warlock. That'll be
Well,
meaning.
I'm talking
You
about
still-
the sword.
yeah,
I'm
I
talking
know,
about your sword.
But that'll just be a level 1 bard, just like
Yeah. You're still level 1
yeah,
bard.
just level 1 bard.
Well-
that'll be hilarious sight. Yeah, we'll see.
Inspiration.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, I will say this. Depending on how next session goes, it'll probably be the final session for this campaign.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And we can pick up our
Holy
new
shit.
session from there. I mean, our new campaign from there, which is really nice.
We'll have to discuss with that. We'll have to
Yeah.
discuss with the DM about that.
We probably
Yeah,
should
we
have
may-
a
we may-
session 0.
We may
first
need to have a session 0 just so
Yeah.
that we, test out our character sheet,
and
figure
break
out what.
into the character actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might help. That might help a bit
Yeah.
because I've regretted not having one for my campaign.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
By
god.
the way, dibs on Duke.
No, he's mine. I already
Oh,
called
He's
God.
mine.
Yeah. Oh god, Duke's here, isn't he?
Yeah.
He betrayed us. He's mine.
Yeah.
He's the one.
No, I'm just.
Oh, we
kidding.
never figured out what happened to Wormwood.
He got
He's dead.
slapped multiple
he's-
times.
he's
probably
done for.
dead.
Yeah, he's probably gone for.
Yeah.
Damn it. I wanted to
I-
kill Wormwood.
I'll probably take Kane on. I mean, he's the wizard of the team, so that means
Yeah. I got some
yeah.
ideas. I got some plans.
If we isolate
so-
him, it'll be nice. But yeah.
Ooh.
Sweet. Can you
I
like
that.
post like the classes and stuff from your family so we can plan accordingly or something?
Oh yeah, sure.
By the way, Silvanna,
But
I
that's
know
pre-
you had them at like level 15 or 16,
Yeah,
but the
that's,
vampire god has cranked them up to 20.
I know.
Oh,
So
They
that's
Oh,
what
will
I'm
fight
saying.
you at their
That's
full
pre-
strength.
That's pre
Yeah,
our
but
sessions
this-
and everything. Yeah.
Wait, here's my question. Is there a level 20 druid in there?
Yep.
Or did...
Yes.
Am I?
Oh,
Well,
God.
we're fucked.
We're totally.
Level 20
Oh,
druids are the most OP thing in the fucking game.
Like I'm
There-
saying, that's why I'm so scared. You have no
Oh,
clue how scared I am when I
God.
realize how much of shit. We're
the more
gonna
I
get
think
into.
about it, I think it's like by definition 7 adventures versus 3 and a
And a
goddess.
god.
Yeah,
You guys
And a
have a
god.
god on your side. That should even the odds a little.
a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, but
level
I'm a
20
multi-class.
characters are like, yeah, they're just like.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. Guys, we've got 15 temp hit points. We got this.
Yeah, we got this.
We got 15. Yeah, we're totally.
Oh
fine.
my god. That's
Totally gonna be fine.
amazing.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I cannot wait. It's been
Yeah.
amazing. It's been an amazing campaign.
By the
Mm.
way, just want to ask. So I know Alex is gonna take on. Well, Willem is gonna take on the new Tabaxi barbarian probably, and we all
Yeah.
know that our DM loves to play a wizard. I'll be the rogue
Yeah.
probably. And what about Vierl? You never.
Yeah,
really-
Vero, what are you
Oh, I
thinking?
know.
Wait, what are you gonna play, Alexander?
Me, I'm playing a Tabaxi barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're
Yeah.
fairly balanced, so I could go for.
We don't have a healer.
Yeah, if you want to play
Hey.
it here, it'll be fine. Like, if you don't,
I
it's
guess
fine. We survived this long without healers, so.
No,
Well, technically, you
have
had
two
two
paladins.
healers. You had a full healer and a part healer.
Yeah,
You had
I'll
two
do
parts
it.
of you.
I'll be the cleric.
You're gonna be a cleric.
You're gonna be-
Nice.
You could also be a ranger, theoretically.
Yeah, because they
Then,
all use
I wanna.
wisdom.
I have
Yeah.
been wanting to cleric, so.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll be
there
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
fine.
We win.
So you will be the super religious one. And
Who says I'll be super religious?
Oh, you could just be like what kind of cleric? What race are you thinking?
Dragon. I don't want to be human. I've always human in most of my D&D stuff, so probably
Oh,
like
okay.
our Dragonborn or
Ooh,
something. else.
Dragonborn cleric could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do a Dragonborn cleric.
Nice.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of interesting stories you could do with that. Like,
Yeah, true.
I know I saw something that Matthew Mercer was talking about.
Mhm.
Not talking about being players. He said the one thing you should never play as is a drow ranger with two scimitars and a Pantheon.
Yeah.
That is the one thing you should not play
You
as.
should never do that. Don't
And
do
then
that.
And don't worry, my name will be Zebukiel.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Big Z.
I'm just kidding. No,
Yeah.
no.
There was no. I've rarely been able to play. One of my other players did have an Innistrad campaign that went down, but I was playing as a barbarian paladin. Not barbarian. Bard paladin hybrid.
Ooh.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, basically his story was he was excommunicated from the church. Well, because one thing is he's a philanderer. He was a philanderer, And during his philandering, he discovered that the High Priestess was not the paragon of virtue that she said she was.
Oh,
He discovered the quote-unquote hard way,
shite.
and he was excommunicated. But that discovery is literally the only reason he's allowed to keep his paladin powers. He went Paladin of Redemption.
To redeem
Basically, it's like, oh, don't worry, this lady isn't evil. She just needs a quick roll in the hay with me, and she'll be on the side of good in no time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
But
seduce
you know what?
your patron. It's all gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's like, hey, that's a nice evil high priestess you have there. It'd be the same if someone were to seduce her. But yeah, just another that was my thing. What Mercer said on his video was he had an idea of a paladin or a cleric who was kind of like cynical about the whole faith thing. But the guy is like, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine. I'll keep giving
You're
you
the
power.
chosen one.
Yeah, you're the
It's not even the chosen one. It's you just need a push in the right direction, and you'll fall into my camp sooner or later.
Yeah.
You'll get a better attitude about this.
It's funny because like that's kind of how I wanted to play Sigmire Silverbolt to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like Sigmire Silverbolt was another character I was thinking about, and he was basically meant to be like an Arcana cleric, but he believed that his magic was coming from like arcane arts,
I see.
and he was like, wow, this magic I'm using is pretty interesting, and it's him channeling divinity, but he has no idea that he's doing it.
Yeah. It's like
And
he
his whole-
believe it's a magical. Well, it's from a deity or of sorts, but it's like actually magic of sorts.
It's basically he's almost like a scientist, a tinkerer to a
He
certain
thinks he's a
extent.
wizard, but he's actually a cleric.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that is kind of his mentality. Yeah. So,
So we
who
got-
knows? If Siberius dies, I might throw him into the mix.
Yeah, we got a couple of we had a couple of things. I know you guys were interested in us running a sequel to this campaign,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
running
Yeah.
a sequel to this one, to Out of the Past.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I really, really, really want to play Kelby Caster.
Yeah.
Because
Master? What?
yeah, he's a water Gensai monk.
Oh.
And I wrote a lot of stuff that related to things that have happened in this campaign.
Nice.
And I talked to Falcon a little bit about it, so
Yeah.
I probably would. They would be cool as a sequel because there would be ties.
Yeah, it would be like, however, just so you know, it would be like thousands of years later.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you're not sharing this.
Thousands?
You
Yeah,
can't
we're gonna
share the
become a
spotlight with
legend.
you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
we became legends. So
Yes,
Yeah.
you
That's nice.
become legends. Well, for Alexander, there's a talk of sainthood.
yeah, true.
yeah. We'll see.
Oh, we'll see
Yeah.
if Silvanna actually.
I did have the idea of, do you remember Shelob from Return of the King?
Yeah.
I did have an idea for Fluffy getting that big, outliving Robin, getting that big, and learning chaos sorcery along the way.
Oh my god.
Or maybe, or I also had the idea that Robin drew the wrong card from the deck of many things, and Fluffy learned sorcery, trying to find the dungeon that Robin is being kept in.
Oh god.
Oh,
God.
So maybe Fluffy could help you.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Oh god.
Yeah.
and
Also,
different-
one more thing
Oh yes.
that I was going to say. The Planet Mercenary campaign that I was running for my other players at like 9 o'clock, like the hour before this one, that kind of crashed and burned.
Oh.
So I was thinking. So while I was disappointing, it was still a lot of fun while it lasted.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually gauging interest in if they wanted to do Eberron
Oh right.
using the playtests. What probably my favorite D&D setting of all time ever.
Mm-hmm.
So and once we get the Storm King's Thunder hammered out, we can start worrying about the other two. I can start worrying about Eberron and about the sequel.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to join, you know what? If you're able to make the time,
Okay. So you said
see no reason
9
why
o'clock in the
you don't.
morning.
we don't know. We haven't got the time hammered out for Storm King's Thunder. That's something we're gonna have to do either
Well,
before this last session.
that's kind of what I mean is that like once we get a solid time for Storm King's Thunder,
Yeah.
then we can start thinking about because I think at this point our goal should be like, let's see, because we have to find a new time anyway, because I know that Vierl wants to find a new
Yeah.
time.
Actually, things could change a bit, actually, because Our church is like 30 minutes away usually if there's no traffic. But then there's a new church of the same like
Denomination?
brand. Yeah. Like some
Oh.
like that. That it's just like right out of our subdivision, so like takes 10 to get there.
Nice.
So like I could be back like
Just
if
in
I
time.
like there's like a service at 11 I think. So I'll be back like by like 12:30, which is our session starts at 1. So
Yeah, which would be good.
but that really depends if my my family wants to go out for lunch or something. But I could try to convince them. Like I said, solid time first, and then I'll be able to talk to my parents.
Okay,
All
perfect. Perfect.
We would
I think
love-
that's a good. That's definitely a good game plan. I think.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
But we still have one last session to worry about.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will be
Let's do it.
planning. I will be planning. But
So-
now I need to be sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleep is important.
We're gonna talk
Yep.
about the time issue over the next session.
Yeah, over the week for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah.
All right.
And-
All right.
Yep.
Thank
Awesome
Yeah.
session,
you.
guys.
Yeah. Awesome session,
Yep.
everyone. Yeah.